Should I make sure my volume's all the way up?
Let me do that. Yes.
Okay. Well, here we are.
Good morning.
Back in the old indoor.
I'm just going to adjust.
Okay.
It looks really good, though.
Okay,
the
good.
light looks quite nice.
Okay, good. I'm going to take a pic of us and I'll post it in our Instagram stories because, you know, don't look at my messy basement. There's still a mattress down here that we still have to get rid of. Oi.
No
oh,
judgment.
my goodness.
No judgment. My house looked a little bit
It
like
looks super crooked.
Still.
Well,
Which way?
like it's down on my side.
Oh, I see.
here.
Just a minute.
I think what it is, you have to go like you physically have to go like that. Yeah. Yes, I think so. I think so. Good morning. Good morning. Hello from Winnipeg. What's it like in Winnipeg these days? Would you believe I've never been to Winnipeg? It's not that far. Have you?
We used to fly. Oh God, it was the
You've
best.
been to the airport?
Yes, we've been to the airport. It was the best connection to London, but they don't have it anymore. No, I have not spent time outside of. It's beautiful. There's the big river going through. It's very green.
Apparently it's pouring there now, so don't go now.
No wonder.
But it is. We are back indoors because it is a threat of downpour all day today.
Today,
I feel like we could have made it maybe outside today.
Yes,
but who knows?
Today is the first day of step 2.
It is. I missed the thing.
Of 3 altogether.
Tell me what that means. It means bigger outdoor gatherings.
You can be in a restaurant with 6 people, not from the same house.
Oh, wow. That's a
Lots.
big jump. That's a big jump.
We're almost at 68% vaccinated. Once we get to 70, all restrictions are gone.
Holy
all
moly.
masks,
everything. I don't feel ready to ditch my mask. How's everybody doing where you guys are from?
It's 12 a.m. in Perth.
Wow. Party animal.
Oh, so they're like 18 hours ahead.
So like hours midnight Friday night. So it's almost Saturday. It's almost Saturday.
The solar eclipse in Canada. No, had no idea.
Yeah, no, somebody at work told me about it. I had no idea, but he was like buzzing.
It was at 4 a.m.
He was buzzing. He said it was the coolest thing. So I feel like astronomy would be something very cool to get into. It's quite a deep dive. There's always something going on and there's
yeah.
Right? People are quite passionate about it.
I agree.
But yeah. So
who's with us? Kevin or Ray? Kevin or Ray? Hey,
good morning, Janet.
Okay, you guys. Prime, new show on Prime. It's called Panic.
We started it on your recommendation.
Did you like it?
And Jeff is always very hesitant about your recommendation.
I wondered because the age group is graduating grade 12 students.
Which kind of turns me off. I'll be honest, that's not the first thing I go to.
Yes.
It's very well done, Jodi.
It is very well done. It's this fun show. It's like a truth or dare, kind of. Not really.
I think it's like a secret summer Hunger Games in a small town in Texas.
Oh, that's way better.
So they're gonna one person. It's not like where they all die, but somebody's gonna win $50,000, and these kids are all dying to go to college and get out of this small town. And I'm super picky about like if it's done badly or the acting's super sucky. Yeah. I don't watch the whole thing. I feel like it's pretty well done. We're on like episode 4.
Do you know who Ray is? The bad boy curly hair?
No.
Jack Nicholson's son.
I was going to say, no, I did not know that. I was going to say, he's going to die badly. Like,
no, I love Ray.
Everybody hates him so much though. So I feel like, but he's such a bad guy. I feel like he's going to die. But anyway, in case you haven't seen it.
I could go on.
Right? And isn't tomorrow when In the Heights, the movie comes out?
Yes.
I hope it's not just in theaters because is our theater open now?
1/3 capacity theaters.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it's worth their effort to open. I don't know if theaters will open until they can do more, but how fun is that?
So In the Heights is Lin-Manuel Miranda's first show. But then he hit it so big with Hamilton that now In the Heights has been made into this movie instead of a live musical.
It'll be on HBO, Nicole said.
It'll be on HBO. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Is that really where they're running it?
I don't know. She could be lying to us.
I would never know. Okay, well, either way, I'm dying to see it. I love a musical.
Oh, The Heights is out today.
In the Heights is out today?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was tomorrow. I don't even know what day it is. How bad is that?
Yeah.
It's the 10th. I thought it was the 11th. I'm going to look. That would be just great news if it was out today.
It's a musical. I have to say,
She's lying. Kidding. It's on HBO. Adela's stirring up trouble already.
yeah.
Already.
I don't gravitate towards a musical.
I don't even get it. I can't get it.
The girls and I went to, what's that one with Hugh Jackman?
Oh, The Greatest Showman?
Oh my God, so good. Okay, we went to the theater to see
I
that.
thought you were going to tell me you didn't like it.
We went to this theater, Jordan and Maddie and I, and as soon as it started, it's like the opening number, really soon, is a musical, and I turned to them and go, it's a fucking musical.
Oh, it's lots of singing.
But fell in love.
Yeah.
With
And
that.
they're not all the same for sure. Like there's a different feel for all of them. I feel like In the Heights will be one that you're going to love.
I agree. The whole vibe, kind of West Side Story kind of ish.
New York, right? And all these young people. Anyway, I can't wait. I don't really know the story. I've never seen the musical.
It could not be anything like West Side Story.
Other than lots of singing and dancing in the street.
Are they remaking West Side Story?
I don't know.
Why do I have that in my head that I thought something was West Side Story-ish?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
But now you've got my hopes up. So I seriously hope so.
Yeah.
I love musicals. It's one of my favorite things to do. Jeff even likes them.
Yes.
And it's George's one of our favorite things to do together is go to theater.
I don't think I like them, but watch them and think, oh, that was good.
Yeah. And it's certainly not the same watching it on TV. That is not
Yeah.
the way they want you to experience them, right? That was just sort of pandemic, right? It was just, I imagine Hamilton would never be streaming
I have
without the
something to
pandemic.
admit. Just between friends, don't tell anyone.
Okay.
I haven't seen Hamilton.
Oh my gosh.
It is on my list.
I know you're not the only one in that boat.
Yeah, December 21, West Side Story.
See, Jodi, you
I
know,
thought-
you
so
know,
now
you know
I've-
stuff you don't even know you know.
I've mixed it up with this new one coming out today.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with West Side Story.
Well, if you have Disney Plus, there's no
Yes.
excuse.
Tracie, it's in my watch list.
And you don't have to. I'm just telling you, I've watched it many times. I think it is so different and so cool and so special. It's in a category by itself. I feel like I'm kind of amping up here.
You have talked so much about how much you love it.
First of all, you're going to love the actors.
Yes. Oh,
Love.
yes.
But the way the whole story is presented is just revolutionary. Like it is so different. And there's even a little documentary on like the making of and what it means.
Yeah.
And in the real world,
Yeah.
a Harvard professor sort of gives her thumbs up and says why. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I could go on and on and on.
Watch it.
I could go on and on.
Can we say Happy Pride?
Happy Pride. It's officially June.
It is look what I did for my nails. I know it's not
Pastel-y Pride.
It's not Pride. Literally rainbow colors.
But there are flags with those colors.
Thank you.
You've mixed them up.
Yeah. So
I love it.
I'm so excited when June hits. Yes, Anne, I need to watch Hamilton. And can we say it's what? Oh my God, I lost my train of thought.
What, the June is Indigenous History Month?
No, but that was something we for sure were going to talk about. For some reason, I was going to say something more about pride. Oh well, it'll come to me.
Okay.
In one ear and out the other. It's been a morning.
You and I both this morning. It's not even that late. How behind the ball could we be at this point? But we're both like flustered and we feel like we're a little behind already.
And I went to put on, I have a beaded bracelet that's like 5 or 6 wraps. I went to just stretch it over my hand a little. Explosion.
So you don't have a beaded bracelet
I don't have
anymore.
that beaded bracelet anymore. Anyway, it's those teeny weeny beads.
Oh, just sweep it up.
I use the vacuum, but whatever.
Okay. Although it could be a little project for someone, but now forget it. It's too late now. Forget it. It's over.
Oh, you mean to rebead it?
Yeah.
Do you know how many times it wrapped around my fat wrist? No, it would not be me.
I'm always so in awe of those beaders because it is like there's no shortcut. Very fine needle, very fine thread, mini teeny weeny beads.
Yeah. The smallest you can get.
The smallest.
Oh, our mom. I wanted to wish her a speedy recovery.
Our mom. Yeah. So 2 weeks. we always thought a week flew by,
Yeah.
and now we're in the groove of now 2 weeks flies by.
Yes.
But last week, our mom had a total knee replacement.
Yeah. Like they took her leg off.
Jodi's imagining it like she's now a cyborg of some
Yes.
kind. But I mean, it's kind of not far from the truth when people have joints replaced.
Yeah.
So yay for orthopedic surgeons.
Yes.
And mom is like, if anybody, she's the patient everybody wishes for.
And so far, so good. Great.
Yeah.
Great first. I mean, just by watching and looking, great first
She's
week.
motoring around with her walker, and we're like, whoa, should you be doing that? Wow, that's really fast. And if ever there's an excuse to not do laundry, it's now. She threw a load of laundry, and I was like, Mom, what do you want washed? We will take care of it. Like,
Yeah.
just be a patient. That is your job right now.
She's not a sit down, do nothing kind of gal.
She's the one that does something for everybody else. So it's very hard to switch that whole, be on the other side of that. So Mom, do your knee stuff and let us take care of the rest.
Exactly. Good morning, Melissa's in her Belgian garden.
We hope she's better soon. Let me tell you, as fast as you can heal, she'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
But she is hilarious.
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
Okay, so orange. Let's talk about orange.
Yeah.
You know what else June is? Indigenous History Month.
Which you would think as Canadians we should know tons of it.
Yes.
And in school, of course, that's not what they teach.
Yeah.
They teach like the founding of the country. And so it's just not Indigenous history. It is all from that European point of view, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure people know about the horrible discovery in Kamloops, BC of a mass grave of children.
Yes. It was awful. It was horrific. It was hard to comprehend that was children and a mass cover-up, and it was horrific to learn about it.
And obviously something that you think, oh, this is ancient history. It's not. It's something we need to educate ourselves on. They're called residential schools. That is not, in my opinion, it shouldn't be called that.
Yeah.
These Europeans from the church came and ripped Indigenous children from their families and put them in I think more like a prison type situation.
Yeah.
And forced them to, I don't even want to use the word assimilate because they're not making it.
Forced them to
strip them of their culture.
Yeah.
And that was done with force. These children didn't speak the language. I can only imagine. I can't imagine, Jodi. I can't.
The families they had no say. They just, one day their children were there and one day they weren't. They were as young as 3 years old.
Wow.
And so we would like to use our very, very small platform to shine some light on this.
I imagine there's so many people that don't know.
Right.
Because if we don't know and we live in this country what that truly was, then for sure lots of people don't know.
Yeah.
So I would really, really recommend that you follow hashtags on Instagram and find some people that could help educate you. I hate saying that because it's our own job. It is our own job to figure this out.
Yeah.
I did go to the bookstore because it is Indigenous History Month and I do want to know more. So I picked up a couple of books and I'll share them with you, and they're award-winning and I can't wait to get into them. This one is called Seven Fallen Feathers, and it's nonfiction written by an investigative journalist, specifically about the area in Thunder Bay, Ontario, and it's about 7 Indigenous high school children that died up there. So it's they were found, I don't really want to read it out, but it's focusing on the lives of the students, and she's an award-winning journalist, and it's about the human rights violations of the Indigenous community. So I thought maybe this would be a good place to start. And then also I found a novel, obviously based in fact.
Mm-hmm.
This came out last year.
Is it
Michelle
fiction?
Goods. No, this one's nonfiction, I believe. But it is a story focusing on children in a church-run residential school.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
it says, with compassion and insight, Five Little Indians chronicles the bonds of friendship between this group of survivors as they help each other to reinvent their lives and ultimately find a way forward. Because there are people, so many people walking around today, families that have been torn apart, people that survived these places.
Yeah.
This is not ancient history.
Anyway, I did some diving on some websites over the last several days, and I just wanted to read this part of it's a website that's this heading right here is National Indigenous History Month and why it's important. It's just a little snippet. It says June is National Indigenous History Month, a time for all Canadians, Indigenous, non-Indigenous, and newcomers to reflect upon and learn the history, sacrifices, cultures, contributors, and strength of First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people. It's important to keep in mind that First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people each have their own unique histories, and within each group, they are distinct histories.
We have a super rich culture of Indigenous, so many Indigenous First Nations in Canada. So how lucky are we?
Yeah. And actually, specifically, June 21st is National Indigenous Day. And so we've now have the whole month to celebrate. And of course, we celebrate all year, but we get to shine a light and talk about this being June, the Indigenous History Month. There's a lot of good reading material.
Yeah.
And I too need to be more educated on this subject, right?
Right.
Okay,
somebody just said that the University of Alberta has a free Indigenous culture course. Can you put that up again? I can't.
Yes.
What's that? Anyway, it's a horrible, horrible, racist, horrible in Canada.
Yeah.
Towards Indigenous.
Yeah. So we would love.
And so many others.
Yeah. We would love for you to be able to read up a little bit on it and educate yourself and why it's so important. And in honor of that, we are wearing orange. They have, there was an orange t-shirt day.
Orange shirt day is another thing. It's in the fall.
Yeah.
And they've got their own website too. So you can go look up exactly what that is all about. But it is about Indigenous. This little girl had her shirt stolen. I don't want to misspeak because I didn't.
She had a brand new shirt and she wore it to school. She was
bullying.
bullied and ripped off her.
Yeah.
And so to honor her and Indigenous people, they have
and lots of schools talk about it. So it is in the fall, like September, and lots of schools will talk about it in reference to like this is we have no tolerance of bullying, and this is something that happened, and we need to learn from it and move forward. But because of the orange shirt, wearing the orange shows support for that. And there's lots of resources. Like if you are a teacher or if you have youth groups or anything like that, you can go to orangeshirtday.org. And there are resources for teachers. There's like things to do for kids, and there's YouTube videos watching other celebrations.
It's a big deal. My daughter our schools here in Edmonton celebrate Orange Shirt Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I love that.
September 30th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, it's been heavy 2 weeks.
My train of thought.
And maybe that's why it feels like right. There was a horrible incident in Ontario this week.
Our hearts
a Muslim family was
we were hugging.
It's been a hard, it's been a hard
tragic
for a lot of people right now.
Yeah, tragic event around the Muslim community in London. So we send our love and prayers.
We will always be standing up.
Yeah.
And against racism in any way.
Yeah.
We would never qualify that in any way. Like it is what it is for everybody, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm going to link the things we've talked about in our show notes, and then maybe you can make your own exploration and learn something about it. if you choose.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And next time I'm going to share an amazing, and I know I've talked about her before, but I have this amazing book. And because of Indigenous History Month, it totally fits in. Sylvia Olson, who does these beautiful Cowichan style
Yeah.
knitting, and she has the most gorgeous book. So I'll pull it out next time and I'll share it with you, and it'll be like a fiber and Indigenous thing come together. So
I love that.
next time I will do that. But I will link her in the show notes today, just in case.
We took her class. It was great.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was really great.
It was amazing. Her story's incredible. This book, I believe, is her doctorate. Like, it's so
she's
amazing.
an underachiever.
Yeah.
Okay. So on this same note, I want to make sure that we get it into the podcast, because if we forget, we don't reach as many people, and then it'll be gone next time we go. We're having our knit night next week,
Okay.
the 18th. Remember we said the 18th?
Well, I haven't heard anything about it since, but I'm available.
Okay, we thought it would be good between the two, because we have next week, we have 2 weeks.
You're right, Jodi.
Okay.
I haven't.
So the 18th, we're going to do it the 18th. We have not finalized an exact time, but it will be Friday evening,
Okay.
June 18th.
We need to nail that down so we can put it in a little newsletter and get it sent out to people.
We will do
put
that.
it on Instagram, and then we will post a thread in Ravelry with like the link of where to get a ticket and all of that stuff.
This is what we decided we were going to do for our knit night, and we want to talk about it now so we don't forget. So it's going to be a knit night, but it's going to be a fundraiser. Now, we understand that not everybody has extra funds to be able to participate.
Right.
So we are going to send you to Grocery Girl's website. It's going to be a listing that you're
An
going to
item
go
in the
to.
shop.
An item in the shop. There's going to be several different denominations that you can add to cart. It'll start with 0 to add to cart. So
Yeah.
you can join if it's not in your budget. Everybody can join whether you have some money to donate or not.
Right.
There'll be other increments going up. So it's kind of like choose what you can to donate.
For sure.
100% of the proceeds from the knit night will go to a charity of choice. We haven't nailed it down yet. We will have that information in the listing. It'll be an Indigenous charity that we choose.
We'll nail all of that down
Yes.
before we make the listing so that you know
Yes.
exactly where the money's going.
Exactly.
But absolutely, I think that's a great thing. I mean, we all want to have so much fun, but why not do a little bit of good while we're, talking about
Yeah.
our knitting and having some fun?
Yeah.
So
So everybody's included. It'll be 0 to X amount of dollars to donate. It'll be a specific charity, 100%. Next Friday, the 18th. More details to come.
good. More
Yeah.
details. Let's hammer those details out and get it.
I'm a hand talker.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It would be great
so
if we could do several of these and spread the love to
Tracie
lots of
said
charities.
that. Wouldn't that be great? Pick a charity every month
Yeah.
or every 2 months?
Yeah.
Let's
every
be honest.
Okay, I was gonna say every month seems ambitious, but every 2 months doesn't.
Exactly.
We could, plan it out.
Yeah.
So
I went to the chiropractor yesterday.
Oh, tell
I
me.
felt like I've been beat up.
yeah, that's like getting a therapeutic massage.
She
You
did
feel
that.
like you're so sore.
But let me tell you, the relief, not all, but I can tell it's going to be after several visits.
Does it
awesome.
feel okay? So now you
It's-
have to keep going back.
Yes. She was awesome.
And did she say this is no biggie? We
Yeah.
deal with this all the time.
Yes.
So you don't need a new hip.
Fingers crossed. No, she says she can probably get me pain free.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the good news. It is still lawn day on Thursday. I see the guy walking by. We're not interrupted by the lawnmower today.
He is a creature of habit.
No, it's a service. He comes every Thursday morning. Because even last Thursday, it was so nice out. I was sitting outside. Lawn guy came.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Anyway, that's hilarious.
I love that.
It is a weird little neighborhood where things very rarely change.
I have a little knitting. Do you have knitting?
Jode, I've got some knitting. And I've got some fun things to show.
Okay. Why don't you go first? Do you have a
No, you're just flashing this sock. Now you're not going to tell us anything about
I
it?
don't have a sock blocker.
I do. Here. I have several. I've got a bunch here.
Oh, thank you.
I
So-
love that one.
Jordan had dreamed up this, literally dreamed up this colorway in her dreams. It's called Neon Dreams. And she asked for a DK sock in it. And so that's what I did.
It is a super fun color.
This is the DK version. I think there's both in the shop. But this is just a vanilla DK sock.
Jodi, it's so fun.
With Lollipop. This is to the Macks Yarn as the contrast. Fun.
It's so beautiful. I love, love, love it.
She loves shorties. It's just vanilla. It's 48 stitches on a 3.5.
It's cozy though.
It's squishy. It knits up really, really nice. It's super soft. It's got nylon.
I also, Jodi, it feels amazing.
Yeah.
Like amazing. Who wouldn't want socks
Yeah.
like in this? I also love the idea of these wild ones as like a color work, like the yarn that you use as a contrast in color work. Or slip stitches or whatever. This is so
You always have
beautiful.
Good ideas.
Jodi, it's beautiful the way it is. And I love, this is one of my favorite colors.
I love it. Lollipop, it's called.
I have it on. Jodi is super cute.
So
So it's an afterthought heel you cut in?
That's all I do. You know what? I would have to look up how to do a heel turn and gusset.
Really?
Yeah. I would have to follow an instruction again.
That's okay. But I feel like that's what happens when you get socks that fit you really well. You kind of get on autopilot at a certain point and you just do what you know fits you.
Yeah.
Like you find your favorite and you
Yeah.
just keep doing it over and over and over again.
Because
This yarn is amazing.
you are able to, and of course with the heel flap and gusset, you get that extra width here.
Yeah.
But I add like 6 rounds of DK.
That's a lot.
And 8 rounds of fingering.
See, that does add a lot more room.
Yeah. So it's an afterthought heel with quite a few extra rounds in here to allow for that. Because this for me is a really high measurement.
And there's lots of ways to make
and it's just from
a sock fit.
Yeah.
Fit different feet, right? Like
Yeah.
there's a whole, book. There's books on it. Kate
Okay.
Atherley's custom sock.
But here's something we've meant to talk about and we didn't. But this is a really good segue. Do you have the clearer picture? She updated the thing.
The clear picture?
She updated a new picture. Yes, you do, because the first
No,
one
I
was
printed
fuzzy.
this last week.
You have the better picture.
Okay, so
This is what I want to do for my next sock.
Okay, well, I had hoped to have done this already on one
Yes.
sock because this is Denise, who is Earth Tones Girl.
Yeah.
And you can find her YouTube channel and her website, and she teaches all the time at Vogue Knitting Live. She's got so many great classes, but
It's all picture tutorials, you guys.
she's been like going on a deep dive on all the sock heels. And she loves, I think, a short row heel, but not all short row heels because they're really not all the same. So she found this one called the Shadow Wrap heel. And she said she's really fussy. She likes the one side to look just like, they like to mimic the other one,
Yes.
not look different, not have one ugly side. I am dying to try this.
Have you done any short row?
Yes.
I've never.
I have done short row heels. Well, I did the Fish Lip Kiss heel once.
The pattern, so I couldn't.
That's a
Like
great one.
87 pages.
And that's like a go-to for
think
lots
so.
of people.
Yeah.
I've done just a regular, like I think a German short row heel.
Yeah. Do you have the hiccups?
I just gonna,
Oh.
I took a big gulp of my coffee. But this Shadow Wrap one, okay, she's also got a video showing you
Yes.
step by step. So I've watched the video and I'm totally gonna do it. It looks fun.
Well, I like the look of this in a striped sock opposed to a heel flap and gusset.
For sure. Because a heel flap and gusset, you increase all your stitches.
Yeah.
So in that, there's a section of your sock where you're decreasing, which means your stripes don't stay the same width. When you
Exactly.
add all those stitches, now
Yeah.
you've got skinnier stripes there. Does not personally bother me, but I totally get it when people want to maintain the stripes as the whole time.
Yeah.
So you're right. This is going to do that. You don't increase stitches. And I'm dying to see how this fits because I'm all about, I have tried many heels and there's still many that I haven't.
Yes.
Many that I
You
would
get
like
your
to try.
fave and then you don't want to knit anything
But
else,
Denise
right?
has she's got tons of patterns
Mm-hmm.
and she is a total sweetheart. So I think and lots of people say, I want to get into sock knitting, but I don't know where to go. she's got a sock knitting course. It's called No Fear Sock Knitting. You can literally not have knit a sock and follow her free YouTube videos and go through a class. How much better is that?
She's so engaging. She's so good to listen to.
Holly said she loves the sweet tomato heel. I took a class with Kat Bordy and did the sweet tomato heel.
Did you love it?
She's amazing. Kat Bordy was
would be
amazing.
great, yeah.
And she was doing things that were completely original. Nobody had thought of that way to do it.
Her mind worked different than ours, didn't it?
So there are tons of cool heels if you really want to kind of geek out in sock knitting and learn all these new things. But this one is so new. This is a brand new pattern, so I'll link it in show notes and you guys can check it out for yourselves. But I'm really excited to try it. I have every intention.
New heel. Yes, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Denise rocks.
Jodi, we're on the same wavelength. I love it. So do you want to, okay. I cast on something new. Because last time I had a finished sweater. What? Not really a whole sweater, just a t-shirt.
It still counts.
It counts. It counts. So I cast on a new one, another t-shirt.
You did.
I did, Jodi. I cast on.
Love it.
Okay, so this is a stash dive. And this,
say it isn't so.
Jodi, I don't even know. This is the Rocket Tee. So like the original one that came out last year in fingering weight yarn.
Linen.
And I'm using 2 summer yarns.
Tracie, can I just say the subtleness of the stripes?
It's really low
beautiful.
contrast, which I love. So this is a pattern by Tanis Lavallee. And it's the Rocket Tee. It's super, super
Look
cute.
at those colors.
So in Tanis's original pattern, every second stripe was mohair, held double. So like a fingering weight sock yarn and then a mohair held double, and you would just alternate that way. But I really do love summer fibers. Like I've knit a couple of things now in yarns that have linen or linen silk or whatever.
This is actually very nice. It's not
okay.
too
Now
crunchy.
you need to feel the swatches. So
this is washed.
This is just soaked. So it's not even really washed, but it softens up like instantly.
Look at that. It is so beautiful. Yes, so soft.
So I bought this blue yarn last summer to make a Rocket Tee and never did it. So this is my swatch from last summer. All of these holes on the bottom are US sizing for my swatch. So I know I used...
You still had it?
A US 6. I put it in the bag with the yarn.
Oh.
So US 6, so I can measure my gauge and know what needle I used. So this is from last summer. So I measured the swatch, picked my size of the t-shirt and cast on. And it was super loose. I was like, what the heck? My tension has changed over the last year.
You're tighter knitter now?
I'm looser knitter now.
Looser knitter now.
So this said my stitch gauge was 22 stitches, which was really close to the pattern.
Looseness happens with age.
Looser and older, just like everything else. And so I stopped. I was way far through my yoke, like 3/4 through the yoke.
No, you were not.
Yes. And so I measured my gauge and I was at 20 stitches instead of 22, which makes... It was going to be so much bigger, like so much bigger. It makes a huge difference. So I had to re-swatch. I had to frog it and re-swatch.
That's not fun.
So this swatch shows the same. This is my 4mm needle down here. And then I went to a 3.75 on this top part.
Oh, this is considerably
So
tighter.
this is the same gauge as that. And that was a 4mm last summer. And this is 3.75.
Is that what you're knitting this on?
So yeah, I had to go down just a little bit. It's not that much, but boy, does that one needle size made a big difference with this yarn.
This is really beautiful.
It's nice. It's really nice. And I mean, this is just soaked. It's not even,
that's
like when
nice.
I finish this, I'm throwing it in the washing machine.
Show me your yarn.
Show you your yarn, my yarn. Okay. The blue it comes in pre-wound balls. There's no winding. It's so beautiful.
Do you know how much I love that?
Oh my gosh. I got this at Espace Tricot last summer. It's by Juniper Moon Farm and it's called Pollock. It's 50-50, almost silk and linen.
It's beautiful.
It's, okay, let me be accurate. What is it? It is...
There's actually no silk or linen in it.
55% silk, 45% linen. So... Let me tell you, it is super nice yarn, and it's going to be very cool to wear.
This color is amazing.
It's nice, right? And then the gray that I'm using is from my stash. I had leftover Shibui twig. And Shibui twig is 46% linen, 42% silk, and 12% wool. So I've knit with this before. It is amazing for warm
It's
weather
beautiful.
garments.
Warm weather garments.
Cool weather garments.
Cool
Sorry.
weather.
But you could hold it with mohair. I mean, you could do whatever you want with it. But if those people that are wool sensitive, there's only 12%. And I don't feel, certainly don't. I think it's for structure. Like, I
Sure.
don't think it's for warmth for sure.
Yeah.
But
I
is
love it.
so nice. So nice. So I love it. And I'm actually I am one round away from splitting for sleeves.
I don't think this is out of your box, but I'm surprised at your choices.
Well, I bought this last summer because it's just a nice summer color.
But I
Jeans.
love that about it. It's not out of your comfort zone, but it's not your go-to colors.
I don't know, gray. I feel like
No
it's
gray,
not.
but blue.
You know what? I feel like, I mean, I like a lot of colors.
I know you do.
And I wear it. If you look in my,
yeah, you do. I peg you. I don't know why I said
do
that.
love coral. I love pink. I love gray. I love like eggplant. But I know for some reason,
beautiful for you with blonde hair.
it's gonna be
blues,
nice.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long I'm gonna knit it because so the blue yarn, I bought enough to knit the whole t-shirt in it last year. So I've got enough to knit 2 t-shirts if I'm striping them. So I can knit this like tunicky if I want. I could knit this,
Yeah.
like to cover your butt kind of with leggings where like.
You don't wear clothes like that though.
What do you mean? I wear
Do you
leggings
wear
every day.
No, tunics.
Well, if I had more, I would.
Oh, okay, good. You would look adorable. Yeah.
Anyway.
At $375, I feel like you're gonna quit before it's tunic.
No. Well, we'll see. Yeah, you're probably right. As soon as it's long enough, and you just pick up the neckline and make a little I-cord. And then the pattern says just to pick up the sleeve and do the same thing, but I might put a couple of stripes first.
Because the length of your sweater from last time
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah?
Yes.
The t-shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you love that length?
Yeah. Well, Jodi, I've only worn it that one day. Like, I haven't really worn it.
So good.
Because it's wool, and all of a sudden our weather went to like 28 degrees.
Even being short-sleeved, you would get too hot.
But you know what? On a cooler day, like
Yeah.
12 or 14, I'm going to wear it for sure.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Do you like it?
Yes.
I'm excited because it's
So were you this far?
I was maybe a couple of stripes less. Yeah, there's a big section of increases and then a small section of increases at the end. I was finished the big section.
Question.
Jodi.
Because I know you adjusted your V-neck last time.
I did not.
Okay, so you followed the pattern.
I followed the pattern. So that's my gauge is it off? It's off a little, I think. I think it's slightly bigger than the pattern. The pattern says, I don't know. Oh, here we go. The pattern is 24 stitches and I'm only 22. So it's going to be bigger. I only fit 22 stitches in 4 inches. They fit 24 stitches in 4 inches. So hers is a tighter fabric. So my row gauge is also probably a little bit bigger. So the V's probably a bit deeper. But in summer, I thought, I might wear a little tank top underneath. Yeah. I don't mind that for summer.
No, I love it.
Yeah, so that's the deets on that. I'm being super monogamous-ish. I'm knitting a gift for Dad. But other than that, I'm not knitting a lot. I'm already thinking about what's my next sweater. I know. I'm hoping to bang this thing out and wear it.
So these were actually our attempt at orange t-shirts.
Jodi's the best tie-dyer.
Okay, I dyed them twice, but I was using tulip. And the bottle shows this. Like, it's not tulip light orange or anything like that.
So is that like Rit dye that you get at Michael's? Because I had some of that in my hand with these shirts.
You had orange?
Orange.
Oh,
but let me tell you, I mean, it was great because they were sold out of orange dye almost. This was the last orange dye. They were sold out of orange t-shirts. I feel like that's
Someone bought it after you because the next day, Jordan and I did a curbside pickup out of orange Rit dye.
Oh, it was the last one.
Yeah.
And they had a coral left.
Yeah.
But
so I dyed this twice thinking we were going to do an orange t-shirt. Right. And then this was I mean, I don't hate it, but
I
it's
love
not
it.
the
I'm
orange.
totally, I mean, I will wear it, but it's not what we were
No.
going for. But Jodi's like a wizard with tie-dye.
I
And
love.
Jodi, these t-shirts are like $5.99.
I can't tell you much. But now I realize.
Go to your craft store and have some fun with that stuff.
Oh, Tracie, I love I wear.
So you could do this in like plastic buckets out in the backyard.
Yes. Usually every summer we end up doing some new shirts.
I'm gonna do
It
do
is
that.
so fun.
Well, these t-shirts
And you
are really
just-
soft and really nice.
You pinch up where you want it. Like I could have started down here and kept pinching a flat t-shirt.
But you know how lots of them are like where you bunch it and do like circles so
Yes.
that it goes from the middle.
You gotta
I like
wa-
this better.
Oh, this was just a t-shirt flat, and I started accordioning it from the bottom.
And
then
you
I,
use zip ties.
yeah, because I didn't want to fuss with elastics.
And you can put it in squirt bottles and do sections if you want and stuff like that, right? Jodi, I love it.
I love tie-dye.
I love it.
Okay, so I brought the crochet garment. I haven't, you guys.
Okay. I had no idea what to expect. We have an awful lot of orangey fun things. Jodi, this color is
Where's my yarn? Right there.
amazing.
Oh, I haven't made it all the way around. Okay, so
Jodi, it's so pretty.
you
It's so
guys,
cute.
This is what it's going to be. This is this. Okay, so, okay, let's start at the beginning. This is called Granny Go Round Jumper. And I was inspired by my test knitter, Chris, who wasn't my test knitter yet when I saw it, but I do follow her. And this is the Granny Square sweater.
It's so cute.
They have you crocheting the navy blue finishing. I, like Chris, I'm going to knit, pick up and knit instead of pick up and crochet.
I think I might have seen your test knitters.
It
I
was like
remember seeing
mauve
something
and
where
gr-
somebody picked up and knit on
Yes.
a. Okay. You have to
So,
show me.
I am obsessed with this. It is, I'm using Lollipop yarn from To the Max. It's DK. I'm following the instructions using the same needle.
What size hook would you be using?
I don't know the
I'm
size
so
hook,
jealous. I
but
don't know
it's-
how to do this.
It's a 4.5 millimeter needle.
Okay.
It is literally double crochets.
I know, but I don't even know how to read the patterns.
I know.
I really
You-
need
yes.
to learn crochet.
Yeah, it's
Only
it's,
because it looks super fun.
it's a whole new language. Like you're learning.
dying
When
to
somebody
do a
says, "Are you
blanket."
bilingual?" I should say yes.
Yes, you are.
I read knitting,
right.
right? And now crochet.
And crochet.
I speak 3 languages fluently. And so it's fun because you're doing your decreases here at this. You're increasing. No, you're not.
Yes.
Yes, you're increasing here at every point.
Like a raglan.
But you're also doing your shaping here for your sleeves.
Okay.
Every few rows.
That's so cute.
Yeah. I love it.
I love it, Jodi.
I just have to, I feel like I've been a little bit busy that I haven't really sat down. I have to say I haven't knit very much this week at all
Yeah.
for some reason.
Right.
But I mean, I think this is really fun. So I just kind of thought for my first crocheted sweater and being a granny square, I don't know that I would have loved, but now I'm kind of thinking I would have different stripes.
Okay, it's super cute. You are doing an amazing job. It looks so good on you. You know what I think would be fun for something like this?
Yeah.
Is to add different colors of mohair. Like use the same color yarn, but you could like, I don't know why my brain always goes to mohair. But if you wanted to make like a fuzzier version, you could go up in a hook size and do like make your ombre in the
Yes.
mohair.
Yes.
So even if you had something like natural colored sock
Do you dream about
yarn-
mohair?
I don't dream about it, but for some reason I go there a lot. Like I think my next sweater will be mohair that I cast on. Because I really do wear them. I love wearing them. And one of my favorites is that Paloma that I knit with just Mondim sock yarn and the mohair from Isair sock yarn. Like it doesn't, you don't have to have fancy anything. Like any yarn, it makes a great sweater with that. So Jodi, this is so cute. I mean, it's beautiful the way it is. Wouldn't it be so fun in a speckle?
Tracie? Well, I think this will be one of many crocheted garments for me.
Oh, so now you can dig deep into Ravelry on crocheted things.
Yes.
That's really,
or it could be a crochet Dickey, and I leave it at this.
It's a collar.
It's an accessory.
It's just like a placemat.
RBG
ring.
wore them. Now I'm gonna wear them.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Jodi, it looks so good in here. And the yarn is beautiful.
This color.
It's
I love
beautiful.
this color. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
It looks so good on you. So so you said it takes a lot of yarn. That's the one thing with crochet.
Yeah.
Super fast.
Yeah.
Typically, but it takes a lot.
Yeah. This is a lot of stitches because there's 3 in each one and there's a lot of stitches going around. I feel
Does your wrist get sore?
No.
Because I did crochet some cute baskets, and let me tell you, I loved
the motion is very different.
And that pattern, like with a basket, you're specifically using a hook that's too small, so you get a really tight fabric with a fat yarn.
Mm-hmm.
So my wrist did get sore for that, but I feel like if it wasn't that kind of situation, I mean, I still use those baskets that I made. I mean, this was years ago.
Love crochet baskets.
The one you made for me, Jodi, is a plant pot.
Yeah.
I've got my
cute.
plant. It is so cute.
Yeah. I mean, I have a love for crochet. I don't do it as much, but I truly love it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The color's amazing on you.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Thank you.
Now, I feel like that is a crazy choice for you, that color.
I know, but I love it.
I know.
When people always think pink and blue, I love pink.
Right. I know.
Love.
I know. People think that I only like pink and you only like blue, but let's dispel the myth.
JK, I hate blue. I'm just turning my phone off before somebody calls me or something.
You're so popular.
Yeah, okay, so I'm actually
popular.
I think I saved the Chris's crocheted sweater. If I don't save it,
okay,
I'll forget it.
Maybe she can tag you or something if you didn't save it.
But hers was just so soft and so pretty. I thought, I would really, really like a crochet
One thing that I was actually really lately wanting to make, because I think they're a great gift and I think I could start making them now. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. What a beautiful color palette she picked.
Scrappy. But how
Scrappy,
gorgeous is
but
that?
color family.
Scrappy, but thoughtful.
Right.
And see, she's knit.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Oh, you guys, there's not much of a sleeve. But because it's oversized, it'll seem like more of a sleeve, you know?
Yeah, like a drop shoulder
quite
kind
square. I didn't even look at that.
I love that. You have no idea what it's going to look like when you're done.
No. Okay, let me just actually, has anyone thought of knitting the sea glass tee?
Yes, I looked at that, Jodi, and thought, that's so you.
Okay, I looked at that and thought it was so me too.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
What do you think about black on the edge of your sweater?
You know, I was thinking of a different color.
Because you wear a lot of black,
Yeah.
and then it would look so cute when you put it together. I mean, it's already going to look so cute. Whatever color you pick will look so cute.
I completely agree.
But anyway.
I thought, wouldn't it be fun to do something completely contrasted?
Right.
I'm just going to quickly show you. This is by Abby Knits.
Yes, it is such a cute pattern.
It's a knitted, is it knitted? It's mosaic, I think. I don't know. Do we know what this is?
I think it's slip stitch.
I do too.
I'm pretty sure.
You guys, it's just like,
but I don't know for sure. For sure.
Look how gorgeous that is.
It is amazing. And I mean, every version of it, whether you like intentionally match or you make
they're amazing.
It's like so great for scrappy. I mean, this is screaming for all those minis that we collect and we don't even know what to do with them. I bought a pattern already today before I even got out of bed. Have you guys seen the cottontail slippers?
I did see those
by Mara Lacole Knits. They are, I think they're going to be super fun to knit because they're brioche. I don't even know what to do here, but I'm totally going to knit these. So there's one portion, like the back of the heel and under the foot up to one part is brioche with 2 yarns. And then I guess you join it in the round and you do this cabled section. So the cable is a bunny and the little white bauble is his tail.
I just thought these were adorable.
They're so cute. So I'm going to do my best to make those. I think they're so, so cute.
Debbie's knitting sea glass.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
And that's the name of that scrappy sweater?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, you guys are going to want to check out these these adorable slippers. And she is offering a discount right now. So that's always a good time. And it's got tons of sizes. You can do baby to big.
How
Look at the baby.
you could do matching.
What the heck? You could do a
booties.
whole family for someone for holiday gift or birthday gift or whatever. Look at the purple. And so the solid color yarn in there is the Recollect from Farmer's Daughter Fibers, which I do have a whip going in that. Remember that big cowl that I was knitting from, I mean, it was the middle of the winter. I got to finish it so I can wear it this winter.
It's still a whip.
It's not even half done, but
Okay.
it's really nice. It's a sport weight, I think, Rambouillet. So it's a woolly wool.
Yeah.
It's going to be perfect for this. These are going to be so cute.
Oh gosh,
I like a
that's
little
cute.
ankle slipper like that.
I do too. You know what? I don't have a preference. I love a shorty and I love a mid. It doesn't matter.
I don't know babies, but I'm going to knit them for us.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
adorable.
So check those out.
Okay, Zach Stout. What's the name of his podcast? Mr. United States Esquire 2020.
He's a therapist, crochet designer. If you hit YouTube, it'll take you to his channel.
Okay, Zach is back podcasting. I just thought, how cute is he?
That's a great picture.
Isn't it?
Yes.
I'm following Zach. I'm going to tell you, he's
the Stout Stitch Crochet Podcast. Wow, he's got lots and lots of episodes.
Zach Stout, STOUT.
I'm totally going to watch.
Love it.
Okay, I love it.
Okay,
That's it for you right now. Okay, I have one more thing to show you, and then I have a question for you. And it's a really important one.
question.
Like, so important. You're going to have to focus. Okay, do you want to see my sock that I cast on that I had no business casting on? But the yarn made me do it.
Oh, I've been there.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I have no
judgment.
business.
Yeah.
I don't really have time for this indulgent pair of
Sometimes you
socks.
just want to see what the yarn is going to do.
Oh, it was like, if you don't cast me on right now, you're a little beep. So this is your yarn, Jodi. This is Lollipop.
Oh, that is too.
Yes.
Okay.
So good. And you gave me a
Yes.
dark gray that, I don't know how I got hair like that on it, where you had dyed it and there's little blips of white in it.
It's tie-dye yarn.
Jodi. So because a sock is so little, I mean, really, I think I want to make a sweater out of it, but this, I started striping them and I'm doing a cut in heel. So these are going to be really short and I'm just continuing on. Look at that. Come on, gush over your yarn, please.
Okay, so I had thought how fun to do tie-dye. And then there was a couple of dyers that had gone ahead and do it. And I thought, I had been thinking about this, so I'm going to give it a whirl.
You should.
It's not in the shop. Don't go looking for it. So I did tie-dye yarn.
Jodi, it's so awesome.
Yeah.
And you said it's a ton of work.
It's because you're adding the strips, yes.
Yeah. So anyway, I just thought I would share it because I love it so much.
I am going to add it to the shop.
Are
it
you?
Will be a few dollars more.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be as much as you want all the time yarn.
Right.
It
could be like pre-order and you
Sure.
cap it
Sure.
so you don't go crazy.
Yeah.
Jodi, I can't even tell you how much I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that would be fun to do a sock set.
It would
in
be
this with a Lollipop mini.
Yeah. Or the reverse. Do your minis with speckle.
yes.
Like, you know what I mean? You could do whatever you want.
Yes.
But yes, I love it. I love it.
It was, I mean, it turned out exactly in my brain.
Why don't I just finish knitting it and you can like have it as a sample? You could, I mean, I love it.
My sock machine is coming.
Yes, it is.
So at any second.
Sometime, well, not
Right?
really. Yeah, at some point. But you can't do this on a sock machine.
No, but you could do your, yes, you're right. You could do
Right?
your.
Yeah.
solid
But let me
color.
tell you, I'm not even cutting yarn. I'm just carrying it up the inside, just loosely so that you don't.
Okay, that color combination's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so
And
neon.
then what I did is that I went one step further, and this was double the work because I dyed a full skein light pink. Then I put the zip strips on. Then I over dyed
Yeah.
with a charcoal, and then the pink. It kind of makes so it looks like navy, and then
So
the
good.
resist blips of the tie dye were baby pink.
I should crank a tube for that. I just love it, Jodi. I mean, and I think, yeah, like there's some super intense speckling styles too, right? That just like you're doing multiple steps for lots of people.
Yeah.
So those are
And that's just
colors
me
that don't
being-
get offered all the time because
Right.
dyers are like, this is a ton of
Right.
work.
Right.
But
I could sit down and do X amount of zip strips, and wouldn't it be fun to do like several colors? Like I could do a gray, I could do a blue, I could do a pink. But then I was
how about
thinking,
a mini set?
I was thinking you could dye the yarn in stripes, then put the zip strips on, and then each blip.
I mean, there's lots. Yeah, your imagination can just go
My
wild.
mind just goes crazy.
But this was one evening, like just straight knit, 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 because it goes so fast with stripes. I just couldn't wait to show you that.
That's fun.
It is beautiful. I love it. It is I just love it, Jodi.
You know what else I
That
did?
lollipop color is amazing.
It's fun.
Yes.
So,
I love hot coral.
I ordered from Rose Hill Yarn her blueberry
This
lemon.
color is off the charts.
Something about blueberry lemon. It's in her shop. This was the mini, and this was a DK.
It's so good.
And so I immediately had to cast on, and I did a sock.
I mean,
She's
Robin
amazing.
does such good
Yeah.
colors, but doesn't that turn out beautiful?
Yeah. It's so fun. I mean, this black purple almost that kind of bleeds out to a lighter color.
I love that it's like washed in this light mauve, and I don't know if that's like, I don't know the dire secrets, but I love that you did the heel in the variegated and then the toe in the solid.
Well, with one mini and knitting so many extra rows, I think I'd run short on my second one.
I think it looks really cute the way it is.
Yeah. I mean, no one sees this in the sock
No,
anyway.
and I feel like we don't even see it when we're wearing it.
Oh, there's Robin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Robin, this is crazy beautiful.
So she had a fingering version, then she had a sock set, and then she had a DK version, all in this
Gorgeous.
blueberry lemon.
Gorgeous.
Is that not?
Gosh,
look at that
I
fluorescence.
feel like we should get the name right, but whatever. They'll see it when they know. I know it's blueberry something.
blueberry waffle.
No.
I think it's blueberry pancake, lemon blueberry breakfast bread. It's not it.
Blueberry muffins. Blueberry. Is this it?
Yes.
It is lemon blueberry cake.
There we go. Nothing to do with.
And that is what it looks like. What?
Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous?
She's always got such great photos on her grid.
Yeah.
Lemon blueberry cake with the lemon mini. That's what you're knitting.
Yeah.
Wow, I love the like magenta-y mini too.
You can't go wrong with Robin's colors.
Wow.
Yes. And it came like really quick. She's so
Jeez,
good.
I'll have no chance to get it now that we're sharing it.
I requested, she had the DK, the sock sets in fingering, and then the DK singles. She was so amazing. I messaged her and asked, she has a mini. So I messaged her and I said, would you be able to dye me this in the DK? No problem.
I know, she's amazing. She is fantastic.
Yeah, done right away and mailed, and I got it within a few days.
How great is it when someone that you love their work so much is so local? Like
Could
it's
have
pretty
probably picked-
instant. Like we don't have to wait at all.
Yeah, she is amazing.
Okay, Jodi, I love it. And I can totally see that in my future. I would love to buy the set with both minis.
It's just, you see something and it's like,
It's so fun. That blip of neon, I love.
I should give these to Mom. She wanted more shorty wool socks.
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to be like, for sure. She's going to be, needing that for a while.
I mean, this is
although
her
they
least
could be
favorite
slippery.
color. Yeah, that's the only thing.
She wants it in black. Can you do it in black?
Yes, for her, I would do it in black. Us knitters, we hate black, but I would do it.
Oh, and actually, this was a great compromise.
Don't you think?
Yes, because
I should. You know what? I'm gonna
do a
do Mom
DK.
DK for her, and I'm gonna knit her socks.
That's nice. Okay, I'm in a sock knit along. I don't know if the other sock knit along people know that, but I decided that
Who are you?
I don't even know. So the Fiber Company, I shared this yarn, this amble yarn, last time, but I hadn't knit with it yet. So the Fiber Company is hosting, June is their like month of socks. I'm actually, I've donated prize pattern prizes. So,
so nice.
that'll be fun. But so the yarn is amble, and the fiber company does a lot of like they're very serious about environmentally friendly processes and stuff in their yarn and being earth conscious and stuff like that.
As we all should be.
Totally, right? So the typical process of superwashing yarn is done with, I think, chlorine and stuff.
The chemicals.
Like that.
Yeah.
And then the water left over is just dumped out into the environment. So it's not good.
But you do have great wearing socks.
And the yarn takes dye like
It's beautiful.
like a trooper.
But it's not good.
Right. So these guys and there are other processes. Like I feel like Tanis Fiber Arts, she calls her yarn superwash treated, but it's not like the superwash that anyway, there are other versions. I am no expert, let's be honest. But the fiber company did a Zoom cast on party June 1st for this sock thing. So you can go to their YouTube channel and watch it.
Love it.
So I was watching it and Daphne was explaining about the yarn. I mean, I feel this and I think, wow, that doesn't feel like any sock yarn I've ever
So you
knit
went
with.
to the cast on?
No, but
Okay.
I watched the
Oh, okay.
video
Yeah.
when I was doing something one day. It was on beside me. But I did knit a sock. So
That heel is amazing.
these are for Dad.
I feel like he's not watching.
I feel like I can say that because he's never going to watch. But Jodi, you have to feel this.
Jodi just said she's knitting your summer crush shorties in the same yarn.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
I have never felt, this has got to be the nicest sock I've ever knit. No word of a lie. It is, the yarn feels
Guys.
amazing. It feels warm and cozy. Like I feel
There's
like
a halo.
So there's alpaca in here as well as some kind of a recycled nylon, and I don't really know what that means, but that's the part that's kind of environmentally friendly. I have bought so many single skeins of this yarn because I love it. I think I'm going to knit a sweater, a striped sweater
The
in it.
recycled part is garbage. But the landfills are not. I'm just kidding. This is amazing.
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
Tracie, I can see why you're obsessed with this
So
yarn.
I don't love knitting with a dark color.
This is
at
one
all.
step away from black.
It's called Saddleback Slate. It's charcoal gray. It's really pretty.
You guys.
Our local yarn shop, the Fiber Nut, carries lots of fiber company now. So this is where I got that. But I think lots of local yarn shops, you can even buy kits. They offer this in minis.
That's amazing.
So, and
where is this produced?
in the UK.
Okay.
They're a UK company. So I don't know where they make everything, but
The fiber company
fiber
is the
companies
UK?
in the UK, yeah. So to go along with their like dream sock yarn, Kate Atherley helped develop the yarn. Like she tested out different iterations and so it was kind of a thing where they all came together. So Kate Atherley has designed the One sock pattern. It's called the One. So you can go to Ravelry and buy it.
So like an amazing sock pattern.
It is a pattern for all feet, all sizes, very customizable. And she shows you how to adapt it lots of different ways. And you can buy it on Ravelry as a digital download. You can buy it as a book. Your local yarn shop may even have the printed book. You can buy that from the fiber company. Anyway,
Dad will love it. Can we say we both
don't
knit
they
it?
feel good? Yes. Jodi knit one. I knit one. They're from both of us. I've even started the second one. What? It is a little bit of a heavier yarn. Like I went up a needle size and down a few stitches.
It's gorgeous.
And this is just a pattern. It's not a real pattern.
Tracie, these look like I bought these in a store.
These look like you could, if you had someone that says, I don't like handmade items, first of all, why are you even dealing with people like that? But second of all, if you have someone that's not into like,
oh my God, these are
anyway,
so
they're amazing.
good.
These are amazing. I hope they fit. I think they will. I keep notes from last time. He liked the way they fit. But I just feel like these are the nicest feeling socks
agree.
I've ever made.
I would agree.
And it's just a different, but I keep knitting with it thinking mittens, hats, sweaters. Like it's not just.
Somebody would like your pattern. I feel like you should put that out. This is amazing, Tracie.
I could. It's
You
nothing
should.
crazy. Like if you buy the one pattern from Kate Atherley, it's probably in there. Like it's just a ribbed sock with
But
a
it's
heel flap and
also
gusset.
your version.
Yeah.
And you always put little notes and you always put tips and you always...
Well, I mean, there's a reason that I knit this one. I literally don't even, this is the one I knit, and Dad said he said, how do you make it fit so well?
Yeah.
So, and it's just this little bit of ribbing. It's not a lot of ribbing, but it does.
That's what I mean. You've made it your own. This is your pattern. I think a lot of people would benefit from...
Well. I would love to. I mean, I love writing patterns.
Yeah, you
I
should.
love
Do
seeing
you?
people knit them. Yeah, I love writing
pay
patterns.
for you to write my pattern.
Really?
I do it. I don't hate it.
Your
I'm
patterns
not great
are so
at
good,
it.
Jode. I do like the writing part of it. Anyway,
Gorgeous.
can't even tell you how much fun I'm having with those. But and look, I'm 50% done.
You have so much yarn left.
I said to Jeff, the problem with socks is that you need to make
I
two.
know.
But look, I'm gonna have, and they say there's enough yarn. Like there's only 325 meters on here, but they say there's enough on here for big adult feet.
Look, people are saying yes, 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 pattern.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Write it out.
I'll read. I will.
You should use these.
I actually.
You're half a pattern there.
Right. If I take good pictures.
Tracie.
Dad, here's your gift. Can I take a picture of your feet?
You could call them the Andes. Andy something.
I could. I totally could. And it is kind of if they call it fingering weight yarn, I think you can knit it to a sport weight. It's
yes.
Says fingering weight, but it is a little bit plumper, so you can,
yeah,
you can do that. It's to knit to a different gauge.
Zach says 2 at a time.
Zach, I've tried that. It's horrific.
Dad socks or something. Tracie, we're
Jodi,
onto something.
Oh my gosh! Now I just have to get busy.
Okay, speaking of socks,
yeah,
these came across.
Jodi, that is so cute.
You guys,
look at these ankles.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
The yarn is called Amble. Amble. You'll see lots on their Instagram feed about it.
Andy's perfect sock.
Oh, that's such a cute idea.
Papa's socks.
Oh, that's so
cute.
My
god, I love them.
Oh my god, you guys are the best. Hi, Carson.
Father's Day socks. Okay, so
Tell
this
me.
is
Oh my
Smiley for sneakers sneakin' sockin'. Oh my god, look at the name. Smiley for sneakers sockin'.
Is that like a...
It's like a play on a German word.
But maybe that's what they are. Maybe that's a German designer. Who is that?
It is Karina. Could be. European?
Do you stuff that? Or it's just like... I would be so interested to know how that's knit.
I believe this is a free pattern.
Is that double knitting?
I don't know.
That
I just thought it was so cute.
Super cute.
I have no information on how this is knit. I thought it was ridiculously cute.
I love it. Yes, it is super cute.
Right?
And very original. I've never seen anything
Okay,
like
one
that.
more thing I did. I've got a few patterns, but speaking in the same vein, I don't know if this is free either. This is called Happy Feet by
I love
Mart Heldigan.
Marta. She's
Helgidan.
a cute little
guys.
So were they like a little slipper?
Yeah, it's like a little slipper sock.
A woolly slipper sock.
How
That is
cute with the leather
cute.
tab.
So cute.
Yeah. She's used yarn that's got a bit of fuzz in it. So
What
I
a
thought
great gift.
I thought that was super cute.
And let me tell you, an ankle sock takes no time
Well, it's
to
like
knit. And if you
you've-
use like a DK,
Tracie, I can do it in the evening.
yeah.
Maybe not both. No, maybe
not
not
both,
the heel.
but one.
For sure one. Maybe without a heel.
Like a weekend project to make a set of ankle socks. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. You really have no leg. You cast on, do a little bit of ribbing, and you're on the foot.
Yes.
Right? If you're
Yeah.
going to do a cut-in heel.
I agree.
Okay, there is the coolest. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to put up the picture first because I'm dying to know if you saw
What is
this
that?
on Ravelry. Jodi,
No.
you
Did not
didn't?
see. No.
Okay, I don't know how I came across this. I think it was just a new pattern. This is something we can all contribute to. It's an art installation.
Really? What is that? Oh my god, that's gorgeous.
Okay, so it's like you knit these little tubes, these little sacks. They don't look like much of anything. But then this artist, you mail them away to this artist.
Look at this.
It's a free pattern. So you just knit this weird little like blobby thing.
Yeah.
And you mail them away and they stretch it onto something and make glue. And they pop it or whatever. And so they've got these little hollow.
I would like one of my knitting things there.
And then they hang them. There's some kind of art installation coming. Let me see. Here are the details. At the beginning of 2022, I will transform all the knitted shadows into a magnificent art installation. And I believe this artist is in Denmark. So the pattern is free. There's a link for
Let's knit
where
one,
you
Tracie,
send
and mail
them.
it.
Totally.
Do they care what color?
I don't think so. And it's fingering weight yarn knit on like an 8mm needle.
I'm done. I just think that's so fun.
Isn't it fun?
Like hopefully he gets like around the world.
I mean, it would be
Items.
amazing. I mean, you could jam a bunch in there and you mail them to Denmark. I just think it's
love it.
really neat. It's called 10,000 Shadows is the pattern. It is free if you're looking for something fun to do.
Wow.
It's kind of like, you
A
know, when
paper-mache
they
balloon.
yarn bomb things, but they want you to send a crocheted square. To me, this is very similar to that, where we're all making little, like, weird little sack things. And then, I mean, you could put a light in there. Like, you could
I'm doing
put these
that.
on mini lights.
Yeah, I love it.
Wouldn't that be cute?
Yes.
Anyway, this is their
Flammable,
deal.
but cute.
And the Gorilla Glue and Mod Podge you put on them will be
I
great.
had no idea it would explode.
Right. And the firemen can't imagine how stupid people can be.
They still talk about those girls with their glue and yarn.
Right. And those women did not think that glue was flammable?
Peculiar.
Okay, so I wanted to share a couple of new patterns from our sweet friend Hohi that came out, and I just thought I could see myself in both of them. This is the straw cardigan mohair. I think it's fingering and mohair.
Really?
And it's got a little cable in the raglan increases. It just,
I didn't notice that. I love that.
Isn't it cozy?
Yeah.
That's like a classic
That's an everyday
in our
sweater.
cold winter
Yes.
days. And then this came out. This is a collab between Adela and Hohi. So this is all Lola Bean Yarn Company. And I will be honest, I will probably never knit. I don't look good in clothes that long, but that just seems, look how gorgeous she looks in it.
I know I'll never knit
It's
a
worth the
fingering
payoff.
weight sweater, but let me tell you, I would wear the heck out of that.
There is one of her test knitters that did a short version of this. Now that I can see myself in.
Yeah.
But this stunning, I love the look of it. Skinny jeans and boots. Who
Yeah.
doesn't want that?
Yeah.
And the color is so cool.
Well, you know, I'm not usually a go-to red person, but I'm loving this combination.
It's kind of like a tomatoey red,
I
like
love
a warm.
Mhm.
Anyway, I loved that. And it's a speckle. Like the main color's got a slight speckle, so it's beautiful. Hohi nailed it again.
Hohi and Co.
Hohi and
The sister company to Hohi Designs.
Right.
Hohi's bag company has boots.
Can you believe it?
No.
I looked at those and think, I love them.
I think I'll
I love boots like that.
Well, I mean, I literally wear Doc Martens from September to March. Well, I wear runners a lot, but I do wear my Doc Martens in the winter.
I love good boots. If I had to pick one pair of shoes that said you can't have more than one pair of shoes, it would be boot like that for sure.
Tracie, I could actually see you in that boot in that color.
I love the brown.
Did you buy it?
No, I didn't.
Were you thinking?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's gonna continue to have them.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I would love to order a pair. I feel like they're a great price. These
Yes.
beautiful leather boots.
The craftsmanship is beautiful on them.
Oh yeah. I would love a pair of those.
Yeah.
I just haven't ordered
I thought
them.
they were such a beautiful next step in the Hohi and Co. for leather footwear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for a leather beret, but I might don't hold my breath.
Jodi would like a leather bra to go with the rest of her leather underwear.
It was stunning. I thought those
Yeah.
boots were incredible.
Yeah, they are incredible. I can't wait to see people wearing them. And I'm it's not that I'm not buying them, it's just that I haven't bought them yet. That's all.
Yeah, just not today.
I want to. I would love a pair. I feel like they're calling my name.
Oh, I felt the same way.
Yeah, I love them. Love boots.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
My love song hat is out today. I was just
Jodi,
about to
I
come
love
out. I was
it.
just about to come out the door, and the reason I got up a little bit earlier this morning because I thought, oh my god, I have to list this today.
Wow.
And then I was just about, like, after I texted you about the orange shirt, I go, oh my god, I didn't list it today. So this is now listed. I probably have to go back and tweak what I wrote
so
in it because I
pretty.
wanted to do it, but I did it really quickly. This is in our love song kit in the Grocery Girls. There's very few
such
left.
a beautiful color.
It's so pretty.
Look how beautiful
yeah.
you put that together. I love it.
Soft. So this is available, Love Song hat on Ravelry, 20% off through the weekend.
So it's like a worsted weight beanie because you're holding it double.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Fingering weight held double throughout, but I also suggest you could probably get a DK-ish gauge, worsted gauge, doing the same thing.
Right. Yeah. Jodi, that's so beautiful. Who doesn't love stripes? It's super unisex, right? Your color choice. Yeah. It's scrappy. Yeah.
There's a large / adult slouchy version, which is this version. It's a repeat longer, and it's got a few extra stitches because, you know, they like, you know, a little bit of a slouchy beanie. Or then the medium, there's an adult or youth / adult small that's fitted, more fitted. And then there's a medium, which I usually go to a medium, but I didn't hate how this slouchy one fit.
Right. Jodi, it looks really good on you.
You know, like a little bit of slouch here. And this actually really benefited because these garter bumps, you know, they kind of are tighter when you knit them. This really benefited from a nice wet block.
Right.
Because I have to
especially ribbing.
Yes.
You need to let it relax when you block it.
I do say in my patterns, wet block on everyone and add a pom-pom, optional. I don't usually block my hats. No.
Not even, really? I'm surprised by that. No. Not even one time, because your pictures look like you do.
Well, because they're stretched on ahead.
Right.
Right? This one I did because you do get your little bit of extra length. And if you didn't, you don't. I was
going to say, their stitch choice will really benefit from a wet block.
Yeah.
Because of garter stitch. You know, it stacks on itself, but when you block it a little bit, you're going to see, and the ribbing. Jodi, it's so pretty.
So that one was out today.
Yay!
I know it's really, for us, it's not really hat knitting weather, but is it never not hat knitting weather?
The Southern Hemisphere is in fall. Yes. It is straight up hat knitting weather for
half the world.
Come on, Australia, right? Yeah, that exactly, half the world. New Zealand. Okay, I have maybe one more project to share.
Okay.
So you and I, over the years, we've knit each other stuff for our birthday.
Yeah.
So you showed a sweater a month ago and said, okay, this is your birthday present.
Yes.
So I've been wanting to cast something on for you for your birthday. Yes. And I think I found something that I think you will really love.
Okay, good. You always do.
Okay, good. But my question to you is, do you want a surprise or do you want to see as I knit it and make requests for sleeve length? And stuff like that. Because I may have something to share, but if you want, and I'm totally cool either way. If you want it to be a surprise, I will just continue knitting it. That's totally fine.
I usually do. I don't want it to be a surprise.
Are you sure?
Final answer.
Final answer. Don't make it a surprise.
Final answer.
There's no time limit. You can decide.
No, bring it up.
Okay. Okay. I'll show you my swatch.
Yes. Oh, no. It's so beautiful. Oh my God, I love it.
Do you?
What is it? Yes! I would have picked that.
Okay, good. Okay, so this is, okay, I can't even tell you. It's going to be my gift to knit with this yarn. It's so nice, this yarn.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't keep it a surprise.
Okay, so you want to feel it?
Tracie.
This is a sweater I've wanted to knit for myself for a long time. So we may be twinny at one point. This is the Aurealis by Jennifer Steingast.
Tracie, do you know how many Jennifer Steingast patterns I have in my favorites and purchased?
I buy tons.
Have you knit her?
No. Have I? No.
I haven't either.
But I love this one. I love it.
Obsessed.
So, but I couldn't decide. Do you think Jodi would like it short sleeve? Do you think Jodi would like it long sleeve? So you're going to get to decide.
It's one of those choose your adventures.
Totally. So this... Jennifer's, she knit this actually in Magpie Swanky DK for the main color and Spin Cycle for the color work. I did order some Spin Cycle. I have some if you would like that.
What is this?
Jodi, I feel like
this is what you need to go with.
The jackpot with what, this just came to me. I don't know how it came to me. This is Jasper by La Bien-Aimée. This is your custom color. So I thought, how cool to have a sweater with your color.
I have a sweater in Jasper.
And what I did is, so this is yarn is DK. So I held 1 strand of sock yarn, 2 strands of mohair. is the contrast color.
You guys, the fuzz you can see just in the jasper. You can see it. I know
Isn't
you can.
it pretty?
Tracie, I would hands down choose this combination.
Okay. Well, and you know, I've been like blabbing on about the fiber company, but here we go again.
Is it?
This yarn is it's called Cumbria, and I think it's been a huge popular yarn for them.
Oh my god, your swatch is gorgeous.
This is DK in the color Hadrian's Wall, and Cumbria is, what's the blend? 90% wool, 10% mohair.
Oh.
It's really squishy. It's really
Okay.
like, it's got its own little halo with a little bit of mohair.
Okay, I love.
I'm so
You're amazing with your color combinations.
I feel stressed when you're knit for other people. Like for
Yes.
myself, I'm like, oh, it's just one sweater. If I love it, great. If I don't love it, great. But for a gift, I want it to be something where like they're so thrilled to have it.
I am so thrilled.
Okay, good, Jodi. So
So
that's just a
thrilled.
tiny bit of I didn't do the whole chart because it's gigantic, but I can't even tell you how much fun it was to knit these together. And I will totally knit myself something
Your
in
obsession
Cumbria.
with mohair is hilarious.
Okay, but color work mohair is pretty awesome.
Tracie. And I love the juxtaposition
Whoa.
of
$5 word.
I mean, it has a bit of a halo, but then the fluff is just coming
it's
out
totally
of the...
different. You can
Yes.
tell. So when you have a whole yoke done in that,
You guys.
I think it's going to be really beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I get to cast on and I can share it with you.
I can't.
So you're going to have to think, am I going to want it short sleeved or am I going to want it long sleeved? There is color work on the sleeve if you want it short sleeve or long sleeve.
Tracie, I think I would like it knit exactly like the pattern.
Okay,
I'm
good.
sorry.
No,
I
don't.
can't-
Jodi, I don't have an issue with
Tracie, I
sleeves.
love it so much.
I'm so happy.
This is a really...
I texted the picture to Amber. I said, oh my God, I think I finally hit what I'm going to
Is it
knit
a
for
new
Jodi.
pattern?
No. This pattern, I believe, came out last year.
I actually don't think I have that in my pattern store.
I love it. It's not
beautiful.
like fussy color work. It's like really graphic, but not intricate, you know? It's just really beautiful. I love it. I think it's really beautiful.
The only downside with this sweater is I'm getting it in the middle of summer.
Yeah. But you're
I'm
going
going
to
to
be
turn
ready
my
to
air
roll.
conditioner up and sit in my living room.
You totally should.
Oh
We should
my
go
God,
sit in the
that's
freezer at work with the boxes of ice cream.
and me eating drumsticks with my sweater.
Oh my gosh, that would be so great. So anyway, the color, I think the color is really pretty, but I love the color work thing. It's a woolly wool.
Gorgeous.
So hopefully but it feels pretty soft. Did you feel? It feels pretty soft.
Oh, see, I don't know that I would pick this up and go, oh, that's non-superwash.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ooh, that's the squish and bounce of this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice. So I love knitting with something. And it's funny that when I did go to England with my husband and he went to Scotland or whatever, I went to Cumbria. That's where the retreat was that I was in.
Is this where it's...
So this is named for that area in England that's I think
I
it's the
love
Lake
that.
District or something or whatever. Anyway, little bit of
So the
mohair.
fiber company is a yarn company, not a yarn store.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
I
can,
would
they've got a
love to-
beautiful website. You can buy kits. You can see patterns. They've got, I talked about the one sock. They have the one sweater. So you can buy the sweater pattern and knit many versions of that too. So
You know, this is DK. I would love to design a hat in this.
you should see the colors it comes in.
Tracie.
It's
That's amazing.
beautiful.
I'm going to look at that because I have a color work hat that oh my God, it's amazing.
Jodi,
Love it.
you totally should.
Do
Well,
they have minis?
I don't know.
DK minis.
I don't know.
This
But
is
if you get
gorgeous.
2 skeins of DK and you
Yeah.
just need a mini, you could flip it and make 2 hats.
Exactly.
If that was
Yeah.
what you were going for. But if you need more than one
Ooh,
mini,
this gray is good.
it's a really good one.
That's a really good
It's a
gray.
really good. Oh, good. Good.
Were you so
OMG.
happy with the contrast in the
When
knit?
I knit this and then I was waiting for it to dry to like measure my gauge and stuff, I just kept looking at,
Did you get gauge?
yeah.
I'm so happy I said no. I'm so happy I don't like secrets. Not that I don't like secrets. I'm so happy.
Sometimes I say I want to know and then later I'm like, oh, I should have
No.
kept it a secret.
Now, I'm so excited to have this
Okay,
and wear
good.
it.
Good. Okay, Jodi, now I hope I don't, screw it up. But
Yeah.
okay,
just don't-
now that'll be a future, like, right away project.
This caught my eye today. This is a new designer. I believe it's her first pattern, but I could be wrong. I can't remember if this was in a first-time designer
Right.
or a new pattern. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. I just thought, it's not something I think I would wear, but I just thought, look how beautifully flattering this is.
I actually think anytime there's a unique piece that you can wear, like we're in this summer season and a lot of people think, oh, what do I knit in summer?
Yeah.
It's fun to highlight these.
I just think this ruching underneath the bust, it just frames it so beautifully, you guys.
And I think, I haven't looked at the pattern, but I think for lots of sizes, you can use one of those single skeins of sock yarn, right?
Yeah. It's knit in Rowan cotton. It's a sport weight.
Oh, okay.
But you could probably get a heavy fingering.
That's probably a really nice yarn. It's probably a really
It's called
nice
The Princess by Heather Clayton. And I thought it was just beautiful.
And for all sizes, it goes up. It's very size inclusive.
Very.
It goes up to 5XL, extra
Yeah.
small to 5XL.
Yeah.
And all the sizes, you're still only around 900 meters for any size.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
I
good.
thought this was beautiful.
I
Yeah,
love
summer
it.
knits, right?
Jodi, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh. Oh no, I showed the slippers. That was good. I wanted to share the slippers.
Was there anything out of other patterns? Oh, and one more I must show.
Okay, good. We did talk about this beautiful book before, but this is going to be our giveaway this week. I still want to knit everything in this book.
Yeah.
This came out in the fall, late fall, from Farmer's Daughter Fibers as their collection. We've shared it already, but Candace was amazing and sent copies to give away. And
Do we have Farmer's Daughter yarn anywhere to
yes,
add?
I'm gonna send a skein each. So a book and a skein. I don't know what you're gonna make. It's
Yeah.
not specifically for a pattern, but I love every pattern in this book.
The photography, the patterns.
Every
This is a stunning put together.
the location that
Yeah.
they shot in. I'm assuming Montana.
Yeah.
It is stunning, and there's beautiful patterns in here. I really love that shawl. I would really love to knit that shawl, but there's this gorgeous hat.
Oh gosh, I love that. I forgot about that. I love it.
Yeah, so it's sometimes, it's good to go back. The sweaters are amazing.
Oh, that's really pretty. Look at that.
It's gorgeous, and there's one that has a sleeve that's sleeveless, like a little vest kind of.
I love
Okay,
it.
I think that's crochet.
Could be.
I think this is, and I think it's like Surrey alpaca or something.
That's
It's very fuzzy. It's so beautiful. So I'm gonna link the whole collection. Oh, here's what I was looking for. I love this.
You guys, summer.
I love this.
You can tell that's mohair.
Or Surrey or something.
Something fuzzy.
So all the colors at Farmer's Daughter are so beautiful. I wonder if she's inspired by where they live, because Montana is stunning. So this is a whole book, and it's printed so beautifully.
I love the coil bound, so you can flip it on
Like,
itself.
I'm just going to share that really quick because I just want to show you how beautiful, like the charts are not tiny.
Yes. Big.
It's beautiful. It's easy to read, and it's coil bound. You can take it with you and lay it flat. And it's like, I think those things are very thoughtful when you're printing a book. There's many books and magazines that it's very hard to work from.
As much as
Or harder.
Yes.
for
Okay,
me.
so if I was choosing like pom pom, Lina,
They're all great.
making, they're amazing. But if the only thing I wanted to add to any of those beautiful bookazines that come
Right.
out would be a coil.
Right. They're all like 9.999 out of
Yes.
10. We're just being picky.
Yes.
And I wouldn't even think of it until I saw this and I thought, oh yeah, that's really it's really handy. This pattern, I'm dying to knit. You knit this beautiful little square kerchief.
Look at how gorgeous
It's
she
so
is.
beautiful.
Yeah. Hi, Bruna. You know, here's a tip. You can take your book
Yeah.
to Staples or whatever printing press place. They will slice off the glued part and coil bound it for
Yes,
you.
I've had that done many times. The only problem is then you can't see when it's on your bookshelf what it is
Yes.
on the spine. But let me tell you, I love these magazines. I still, huge fans. I think they're great. Okay, I bet you Making Stories has their summer one coming out right away because this is the spring one. But they were so amazing, and they sent us some copies of this. And then there was COVID lockdown, and we didn't podcast, and the time flew by. But I really want to share this beautiful magazine. We always love what they do over at Making Stories. Look, that sweater, I'm not even kidding you. I want to knit that sweater.
The sleeve is stunning.
The whole, it's like this little bolero almost, like
Is
a
it?
short.
Is it like soft? Is it flat on the body and then the sleeve is a... See,
Stop it. It's so, like, the more you see the pictures,
Oh, I love that.
it's so beautiful.
Ooh, and there's looks like the edging
goes
all
down
around. Yeah.
Oh, like I-cord edging?
Not I-cord, but down the whole thing here's got a cable.
Okay.
See?
Okay, I just can't even get over how beautiful that is.
Hi, Shelby Monet.
Hey. Anyway, their magazines are always beautiful. Like, beautiful photography. Look at that.
Could she be more beautiful?
No, like they're
That green
just
on her.
Don't you love a rich green? You know what, Jode? I would totally wear that. There's always beautiful articles and artwork and all kinds of things in Making
that's
Stories.
pretty.
I just, honestly, I could flip through every single page and show you how much I love them all. Again, patterns are super clear. It's very clear to knit from these pages. And you can subscribe. Like, you can subscribe to this magazine. I'm just wondering. There is a download code, a digital download code in here. So you can go to Ravelry and put in your download code and get digital copies of the patterns.
Love that.
In your, if you want. So it is, but I really love a paper version. I love having that on my, if you're looking for something to knit, it's like, I'm going to grab a few of my magazines and flip through them.
Exactly.
I love that. Plus,
do you do that?
Yes, I do. And plus, I think you get the benefit of the like to see the photography, smell the book. Like, I just love all that stuff.
It just gives you inspiration. Like, people sometimes say, ooh, that green.
Isn't that pretty?
That's a beautiful pattern. Some people say, like, I've lost my mojo. Don't ever stress. There are going to be ebbs and flows in your making, in your life. People have asked us, how do I get my mojo back? Don't stress about it, number one. It's going to come back. Don't you worry. You're never going to lose that love of the craft you're so passionate about. But maybe looking through a magazine, scrolling on social media, just going in Ravelry, not with the intention of, oh my gosh, I got to get my mojo back.
Right.
It'll just come back.
And for me, I really do love the looking through books because, I don't know, I feel like you sit at a screen so much for work and all that other stuff. It's like nice to just sit down with a drink or whatever and cozy up.
I agree.
So I really love getting a paper magazine. So thank you, as always, to the ladies at Making Stories. I love it. I love that they send these to us. I feel very, very lucky. We're going to send those in a giveaway. And they also do these really cute,
I love these
project bags. That's like me sitting with a cat knitting.
Love it. You don't have a cat. That's me sitting with a cat.
Okay. But they're great. I love canvas. I love a drawstring. Very portable. You could even just have like all your tools in there. Like, you can use it for anything. So
who's home?
Everybody's home. So Jeff always works Saturday.
Okay.
So he's always got some time off during the middle of the week. So apparently that's today. And I was like, it's podcast day. Okay, so
this
like,
isn't gonna work for me.
we just stay out of our way. No, he's great. He's like, can I plant those hosta for you in the backyard? I was like, okay. Yeah. He's doing a big digging job in the backyard, so I'm not going to bug him. And then we're going to the landscaping place to pick gravel and stuff.
What do you mean pick gravel? Like scoop? Oh, choose the gravel.
Choose it.
God, okay.
Yeah. So we're doing this little project.
Well, it's always nice to get those done.
I feel like
early
he wants something
season.
different than I'm imagining, so we're going to go together, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's the gravel. Okay. Not that I really care. Do I?
Where's the gravel?
Am I being too, like, over picky? There's a lot of
Yes.
different rock styles
Yes
you could
and
pick.
no. What if we pick something you hate?
I have a feeling it could.
Okay.
I don't know. We're going together. We're going,
There, you
and
can
it's going to be a
compromise.
little outing, and we'll just, there you go.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Making Stories magazines and stuff, and we're going to put them in our prizes for or we'll make a giveaway or
that.
something amazing.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, Jessie May has done it again.
I want to make this so badly.
This is what I want to knit. This might be my summer knit.
Jodi, I might have yarn for you. If you like this blue yarn.
Oh,
I've got
forget it.
extra
It's
yarn.
fingering. No, I'm not knitting it.
Okay, it's knit. It's knit at exactly the gauge I'm knitting right now.
Oh, so big.
22 stitches. That t-shirt that I'm knitting, like I
Oh,
literally
so-
the same needle and the same yarn I could
Okay.
use. Okay, that is amazing.
I love it. Jessie May's patterns are so beautiful. They're so well organized, so easy to follow.
Jodi, that's a cropped sweater with no sleeves.
Yeah, you're right.
You can do it.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I can.
And you've got all those long tank toppy things, like flowy.
Yes.
This is what you need.
This is what I need.
Yes, it's what you need.
Thank you.
Now I have this blue yarn if you want it, but Espace Tricot has beautiful linen. They've got their own line of linen in like amazing colors.
I might do that.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I'm good. But this caught my eye today. This is a drop stitch that you ladder down, you guys, for that effect. I've wanted a V-neck.
She did the tank top already, and I thought how much I love the tank top, but
Yes.
I'm not comfortable in tank tops myself. I look at this and think, okay, now you're speaking my
Now we're
language.
talking.
Now you're speaking my language.
I might cast this on.
You should, Jodi. I mean, it doesn't have to be linen.
No.
You can make it in sock yarn.
Thank you, Zach. I can do it.
Yes, yes.
I'm just so lazy that I just think $375 on a garment's going to take me forever. But there's not.
Listen, there's no sleeves.
Yeah.
I don't think you do anything to those sleeves except make a little bit of ribbing and bind off.
I bet you.
And look how cropped it is.
I love it so much.
It's beautiful. I love it. I didn't realize it was out already. I knew it was coming out soon.
Okay. Jessie, you guys, if you remember, it's that Cozy Classic Raglan that I've knit 3 or 4 times. Her patterns are beautiful.
Okay, she does those cute little ruffle panty,
Tracie.
like short
My
things.
girls want them. I said, no,
And
I'm
the
not
tank-
knitting them for you.
All of her I mean, if you
Yes.
come on, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know her patterns, no judgment, that's okay. But check out her page on Ravelry because there's some
Yeah.
stuff that you don't see
Yeah.
everyone doing.
I
And
agree.
it's so cute.
You know what I love? I love the feature, and I don't know if it's new to me. No, it's not new to me. But I've used it more often lately. Is the new patterns that were just published, and then there's the new first time designers.
Yeah, that's neat too.
tab too. I love it.
Yeah.
And that's where I go. Not first time designers, but anything new that
And
comes up.
anybody that you've bought patterns from before, those pop up as your highlights.
Love. Go into
So-
highlights all the time.
Yeah.
I think that's where I might
Jodi,
found
that's
this one.
so beautiful.
Love it. And then of course Stephen West needs no promotion from
my
us.
gosh.
But whoever loves a Stephen West shawl, this is called a butterfly wing shawl. Which
wanna
I thought
knit
was
this.
gorgeous. Yeah.
I wanted to knit a doodler.
Look
Or
at-
no, I wanted to knit a dotted raise.
Doesn't this give you that vibe?
And this feels like that with all the lines of yarn
Yeah.
overs, but it gives you this kind of ruffled edge. I love this.
Yeah. I loved it
I was
too.
looking at that this morning, Joe.
Pretty. That's
And
it for my patterns.
he's knitted in like gradient cakes of yarn. So that yarn, there's only 2 skeins of yarn there, but
How do you know everything?
well, because I looked at the yarn. I don't know everything, but I do
You're so
know.
knowledgeable.
I do know that yarn is what he used, and it's like you buy 2 gradient cakes.
Yeah.
So, but you can totally do it scrappy.
right.
You know, Stephen West is going to want to see all kinds of scrappy ones.
Yeah, I love that.
I love it too, Joe.
Okay. That
I don't
was-
have any more knitting to talk about because
Me neither. That was a lot of knitting.
it was a lot of knitting for me and you. I have some things that came in the mail,
Me
which is
too.
always super fun.
I have a Grocery Girls shop update that we'll save.
Okay.
To the end, and I also have To the Max update, but I have some goodies that I bought.
Yay, come show us.
You show me something first.
Okay, so yesterday there was a gigantic party in my mailbox. I ordered from Rochelle of Moondrake Yarns. I ordered her zombie color.
Tracie, I ordered that.
It's so freaking fabulous. So I got Fingering, Mohair, and Dickey. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but
Was it a pre-order? Or did I
maybe
order
at
it
one
before?
point, maybe at one point, because it was super. Was it her like October color
Oh, yeah.
or something?
I love it so much.
It's crazy speckles.
Yeah.
So it's really, really beautiful. And then she said, can I share with you a new base that she's dyeing on?
Fun.
And it's BFL and silk fingering. It's like super
Look at
drapey.
the sheen.
It's super drapey.
You guys, a little bit of a halo,
So it's
but
very
look how
like,
beautiful.
but strong. So you could do socks with this.
It takes
BFL and silk.
You guys, those would be workhorse socks. That silk is the strongest fiber.
I mean, you can literally knit anything. You can knit sweaters, shawls, whatever. This is going to be beautiful for that.
Ooh, that's a beautiful base. You will
And-
not be disappointed using this base.
Look at this with her mermaid hair color.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So Surrey alpaca and mohair.
Wow.
I know.
Love that, you
And
guys.
she sent some for you.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Thank you.
So
She's
there
so-
you go. She's
so kind
she
and
is
generous.
so kind and so sweet.
Look at this, you
And she
guys.
sent a sock yarn, which is so
Ooh, that's
pretty.
gorgeous.
Now this is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon.
I
It's
love
so
that
beautiful.
base.
So if you go to her shop, she's got the most beautiful colors.
This is what she sent you guys for me.
She's originally Canadian, but got her citizenship, her U.S. citizenship this year. She is just a doll. She's an absolute sweetheart.
She, Moondrake was that DK mohair we love. I
Yes.
had a sweater on the go. Tracie, do you know how many whips of sweaters I've now have?
I know. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
And she and Amy of La Bien-Aimée and Tao of Nerdbird Makery just did this really fun breakfast club. So the
Check
two,
it out
two
if you
yarn
want, yeah.
dyers, and then Tao's making her amazing things to go with it. So I don't know if that's still available, but that was a really fun collab.
Wasn't that a fun collab between those three beautiful makers?
And the most beautiful yarn. Like, it's so
Yeah.
pretty.
The graphics that Nerdbird did were
Yes.
amazing.
People that got that are going to be so thrilled. I kind of think it's sold out now.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even mention,
little
but
late.
it was awesome.
Too bad.
Isn't this color beautiful? This is jade.
It's gorgeous.
I don't know if she's got this in her shop right now, but if not now, then soon. What do you think about that?
That's what this is.
I know.
Yes.
You could double
But
strap.
yes.
Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, maybe I'll have to wait for a pattern from you to use my yarn.
Zach, this is my granny stripe Dickey. Yes, thank you. I know I'm wearing it. I love it. Thanks for looking out, though.
This is the perfect item for people that are menopausal. It keeps you a little bit warm, but it's got a lot of aeration. Right? This sweater,
Yeah.
like it'll block out to have little.
Well, yeah, look at them. Already you see them.
Okay, you could wear a black tank under it, and then it would be so cute to see all the holes.
Oh, my God, I love
Jodi, I already love it. I can already see you.
it.
in
Okay,
it.
so what I forgot was I ordered candles from Yarn Inc. Her husband and daughter are doing little
I
little
saw
votives.
candles in her shop.
And
This is amazing.
She
I saw
sent
this.
these.
What?
I didn't even order them.
I saw this.
I don't know why I didn't order. I should have. I actually had this in my cart, never checked out. Alicia is knocking it out of the park as always.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
These are 2 mini sets that are available. I actually think
Are they fingering?
yeah,
They're
Ava's
gorgeous.
involved her daughter in the minis. I don't know if every mini, but she's helping her mom behind the scenes with dyeing.
Maybe the monthly ones?
Okay.
That one's beautiful.
So this is called Mermaid Lagoon.
Wow.
Is that not
Jodi,
me?
that's totally got your name written all over it.
Oh my God, I love it so much. And then this one is called Electric.
That's
Giving me jazzy vibes.
amazing. She's got that color. Oh, what's it called? Anyway, I love it. Those are great. I love the pops.
So
of the
these
neon
are
and the
available.
purple.
I feel like I should give one away.
Why?
I don't know. So somebody else can use it, but I kind of
But
like,
you,
which one?
First of all, you have a mini project on the go with your blanket. Second of all, you love coordinating minis with solids and making pattern. I wouldn't rush to give it away.
Thank you.
We have lots of good prizes waiting around right now.
Okay.
I mean, I love, trust me, everybody needs the minis.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to go to Alicia's shop, right? Right.
Buy your own damn minis. Just
There
kidding.
you go. That's
kidding.
a t-shirt. Okay, how about this?
Yeah,
Is this
let's
in your
see.
shop?
Yes. I have that to show today.
Okay, then.
No, go for it.
Okay, so this I love.
We did some Mohair brights.
Jodi to the Macks Yarn Co's neon. Almost, right? Like, is it almost, is it neon?
No, it's neon.
Electric lemon. It is so
Pretty close.
beautiful.
Pretty close. Just one notch off,
It's
I would say.
really beautiful.
Yeah.
Love. Oh, I
Thank
can't. It really does make me just want to cast on all the mohair. I imagine it with something darker, like either stranding them together, different colors, or making stripes with something darker. Jodi, I absolutely love it.
You mentioned a bit ago, you said like the
Yes.
high contrast. I was swatching with a really,
Did you
really
try it?
high contrast just for fun, just to
And?
see. I mean, it's gorgeous.
Right?
You know what I had? That light aqua that
Yeah.
I did, and lollipop.
See?
Tracie, it was amazing.
Well, I hope you do something with it because I think it's amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, I think that's a great. And the thing is, most mohair is, unless you're knitting a sweater, you're not using the whole skein. Like if you're
No.
knitting a hat or mittens or whatever, you've got leftovers. So I think small garments where you have that help, it's a really good idea.
We all have balls. If anyone's bought mohair, we all have balls of
You have a lot of
mohair.
balls. Big ones, small ones,
We all have
a
fuzzy
lot of balls. Fuzzy balls all over the Jodi's house. Do you want to show something now?
You too.
I got my Farmer's Daughter Fibers sock club. This is the farm to table one where it's all American wool. So it's sometimes superwash, sometimes not. This one is not superwash. And I think I'm going to do colorwork wrist warmers or something, hand warmers.
I originally thought, oh, that's, I mean,
It's brighter in, like it's
It
showing
is.
up very dark. It's a little bit brighter than that.
it's like a tealy forest.
Yeah, it's leaning towards like a spruce,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
amazing.
It's so beautiful, and it's super speckled. I think this is going to be really pretty. So I think I'm going to do some kind of a colorwork, fingerless mitt or gloves or something
that.
like that, because 50s are
Ooh.
perfect for that.
I love a speckled contrast
Isn't
like
that
that.
pretty?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
For color work.
So I've signed up for the whole year for this club. It is
Have you?
yeah.
Okay.
I better
12
start.
months?
I better start knitting.
Or collecting amazing
I have
yarn.
to say, I'm loving it. Like I am loving every month that comes has been amazingly beautiful.
Yeah.
And they sort of like think, you know, like in February we had kind of Valentine-y colors, and in March we had a beautiful green. So I'm always trying to
Excuse me.
guess, is like when the package comes, I wonder what color it's gonna
Do you ever get a picture inspiration?
Nope.
You don't know?
No.
Okay, so that's fun.
No, it is really fun.
I love
And
that.
so they've got two clubs. So the other sock club is traditional, like it's all like the superwash sock yarn, I think.
Yeah.
So there's lots, like when you see it on Instagram, you'll be like, hey, that's different than what I got, because there's more than one club. So
Yeah.
love.
Okay.
Farmer's Daughter Fibers.
This isn't available right now, but I bought this. You have this, right?
I love it. Yeah, it's
She
so
sent that. I
beautiful.
did buy this for you,
You did?
but we should give it away.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have one
Jodi, I
of these
love it,
ugly
though.
socks? The ugly sweater party socks?
I think I do have a 50 of
Okay.
those.
Because if not, you can have one.
Okay. Thank you.
They're not available. It's the Wool Baron, and I don't.
She's, that Louise.
Louise is local. She's an Alberta maker.
Mm-hmm.
She dyes self-striping yarn. But this is, if you guys remember, I have that Erin bulky hat that I did. She does the.
Yes.
It's
I
really.
have that.
It's ugly, but beautifully put together colors.
I feel like it's only ugly. Like she's just calling it ugly.
It's
wild.
It's wild.
Right? Like she purposely put all these wild colors together. There's no.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It is. I think it's one of those colors where it drives her crazy.
She had a small update. I panicked. Amber said, Wool Baron shop has wool. So I went over and I just blindly checked out. I mean, I don't think I ever bought the socks.
Add to cart, add to cart, add to cart.
No,
Check out.
Check out. And who knows what you actually get,
Jodi, thank you for thinking of me.
but I have it.
I will totally knit with it.
I think so.
Or we can crank a tube and you can make this for someone for Christmas.
Yeah, something.
Her colors are amazing because there's speckles and everything in here. Some are speckled, some are not.
Yeah.
It is so cute.
So another beautiful maker.
I miss our Alberta shows.
You guys,
In-person
get
shows.
ready. I've packed my bag because starting September, I will not be home.
Well, there's
damn
something
festival.
in Lacombe
Right away?
in September, isn't there?
Well, Knit City. Won't there be some version of
I
something?
don't know. I sure hope so. I have no
I'll
clue.
be at Knit City whether it's going on
We're
or
going to
not.
Vancouver in October.
I'll be at the P&E.
Right.
Anyway.
We'll bring our camp chairs and sit at the door and hope that they open.
Wait, there's a...
No, honestly, that's not... I don't know what's happening with Knit City. They need so many months' notice in advance.
Maybe it's going to be like a mini knit. I don't care what capacity it is. We're there.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm... No question.
So, Northwoods Fibers, we've seen on the podcast.
Okay, so...
What?
This is amazing. I always think this is a Canadian when I see these.
Right.
They're not.
Where are they from?
Maybe Oregon or something.
Wisconsin.
Anyway, I see their yarn in my feed a lot. And I always think to myself, oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
So
beautiful.
I checked out. So this one is this is DK and it's called Mai Tai.
That's so cute.
How fun is that?
That bright green and the blue are awesome in there.
And then this one is worsted.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
This is called Transfiguration.
That's so pretty.
I've never ordered from her, and I thought, oh, she has beautiful colors. This is 100% superwash worsted merino, and this is a 75-25.
Whoa, nice for
DK.
socks.
That's kind of what I thought,
Beautiful.
right?
Okay, gorgeous colors. And I don't know why, but I do see their yarn in my feed
Yeah.
a lot. So it's beautiful.
So it did not disappoint in person.
I'm glad you went shopping.
Yeah.
Mai Tai is awesome. When I was, before I was allergic to alcohol, a Mai Tai was delicious.
Oh my god.
So good.
Frosé.
Well, it was like juice. It was juice. Like,
Yeah,
it's
totally.
guava juice or something.
Totally
it was so
juice.
yum.
I have one more thing to show. What have you got?
Well, I could say that I only have one more thing to show, but
But that would be
it's a
not
few.
true.
A few.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to see something? Two things that were sent as giveaways.
Yes.
From people that I've never seen their work before.
Yes.
That's what I think we should share. Okay. Cool. So Mystic Makers, who is Becky. Mystic Makers. You know, it's funny. Sometimes I forget that somebody's offered to send something and then you send your address and then you forget. And all of a sudden a surprise shows up in the mail. And that's what this is. She makes.
Is it caramel?
I thought to myself when I opened this is brilliant. Everybody needs this. And I've never seen it before. So it's this little pouch that's so cute with the D-ring and then the clip.
I do love
Beautiful
the D-ring.
fabric. And inside, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I meant to show this to you guys last week. Inside is a little Notions pouch.
That's good.
So she's got magnets somewhere in here, so your stitch markers stick in there. She includes the little stitch fixer that's the crochet hook on one end and the knitting needle on
Oh,
one
I
end.
have one of those in every corner of my house.
And then a little tapestry needle for weaving in your ends or whatever. That's what this is.
you guys, that's brilliant.
That's what I said. So these are gonna go in prizes, and I'm gonna go buy one for myself. I just think everybody look how many she sent. She sent like 4.
I love knitting tools that everybody needs. Oh, that fabric's gorgeous.
Gorgeous fabric.
Yeah.
Like all of her fabrics are beautiful.
These are very high functioning knitting tools.
This is like
Yeah.
one of those things like why haven't everybody thought of that? It's
Yeah.
exactly what we need. These cute little, and of course there's room in here for your tape measure and your scissors and all that stuff. But this is like just a great little Notions pouch.
I actually think
I wonder what they're called on her shop.
this would be something to have in your purse too.
Sure.
Because like you're out somewhere, right? One of
Sure.
those things. Or do you know what I
I
mean?
mean, so generous to send so many. Thank you, thank you. People will freak like in their prizes
I
that
love
are
that.
coming. So Thank you, thank you, thank you. So well done and so unique. And I think she's on Etsy. Yes.
Okay. Excuse me.
So we'll
Rude.
we'll of course link that in the show notes. So fun.
What's this?
Perfect little thing. Like some yarn
love it.
and some notions. Like, how great is that? Okay. Do you want to see this one more that just came yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, this is really fun because it is.
Can I open this?
Yeah. So this came from. Well, it says her shop is called the Quilting Princess. This is a mother and daughter, and they make notions pouches and mug rugs. But she's like a big time quilter.
Jeanette.
Yeah. So these are like, again, super adorable. It's gonna clip inside a big bag, and it's really cute.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they make. Look at these. So these are incredibly well made.
Look. With the sheet.
Isn't that cute?
You guys, this is like photograph of stockinette. This is like gorgeous, gorgeous mug rugs.
The fabric is amazing. The binding is like batik, like it's all color changing all by itself. This beautiful fabric.
I bet you
These
they're all
gorgeous?
original. I bet you no one is the same.
And I feel like they would probably have so much fun. You're right, putting together all these fabrics. Let's make them all different.
Yeah.
So we'll link their shop, and these will definitely go to good homes and prizes. I mean, so fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you, ladies. And it's very fun that a mother and daughter are working together. I like that very
Love
much. I think I think they're in Ontario.
Are they?
I think so, but I could be not right. But I think so. Pretty sure. Beauty.
She says, is perfect for a drink and a snack, bigger than a coaster, smaller than a placemat.
Right.
I love that.
Yes.
Jeanette knows I'm messy and
Right.
needs a little something.
Jodi's would need to be larger because she's
I
really,
do need the placemat.
really messy. Last week I got you get those texts, you got a package out for delivery or whatever.
Oh, those are exciting.
And it said from Magpie Fibers. And I was like, I do not. This is so excited. Can't wait to open it.
Yeah.
And B, oh my gosh, I don't even remember ordering. So I thought I was having some kind of weird brain episode, but I wasn't. And it was exciting. And what came was my bougie beaver enamel pin.
Okay, that's adorable.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
So cute. I don't know why I collect enamel pins. Just because they're cute. Everybody needs them. And then like the sticker was in there too.
What a fun collaboration. There was so many beautiful makers with this Beavalong.
Yeah.
This was part of that.
Yeah.
Shelly Can did graphics, and of course Magpie had their bougie yarn. And
there was a pin for all of them. They're the
Yes.
evil beaver, what are all of their beavers? Anyway, eager beaver. All of the beavers had their
Bushy
own
beaver.
pin. Right. 1970s. Beaver. They all had their own pins, but for some reason, the bougie one is my fave, and she's drinking Beaver Brute in her like fancy hat and champagne glass.
She's adorable.
She's so cute. I
Yeah.
had to.
Yeah.
Go to Magpie because the yarn is amazing. Holy man, all those beavers. I can't say it without.
If you like
and
it-
I'm drinking out of a beaver cup. So yay, beavers. Go
Oh my
beaver. Go
God.
beeves.
We all love a beaver.
Go beeves.
Love or have a beaver. Okay, so Nicole from Hugh Loco has come out with birthstone mini sets for every month this year. And we've showed some before already, and I was crazy about June. And so I bought a June in a DK set. It's not available anymore.
That's what I love. I love that they're limited edition. Like she shows you what it's going to be, but you can't get it forever. You have to get on it when it's open because they're moving on to the next one.
Yes.
These are all limited edition.
Unless there's a few left of, if they've sold out with the pre-orders, there's not any, you're not going to get it anymore.
Right.
There may be a few stragglers in the shop. I'm not sure. We've moved on to June already.
Yeah.
June is our birth month.
No, it's not.
July, sorry. We've moved, this is June. We've moved on to July.
Yeah, July's coming. Oh my gosh.
July is for sale right now It's the ruby.
Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like people get stuck in like, oh, I'm not born in June, I'm not going to order it. There's no rule. You don't have to you don't have to prove it. But the colors are, like, when there's your color, just get it.
I was just going to peek, I believe.
It's pretty exciting, though, when it's your birth month and you love the color. I love our birthstone. Ruby is beautiful.
I love a ruby.
I used to always think, oh, I wish it was diamond. Because then maybe you get diamond jewelry.
That's April.
But I do love ruby. So these typically come with a little Prezi, right? Didn't that what she said? Like she said, there's a little small gift.
I think there was. I'm sure there was.
In there. So I'm pretty sure that's the way it goes. So it is fun to order your birthstone and then knit something really, or crochet something really cool in your color.
I'm going to show.
This is amazing.
I didn't see any birthstone there, but she might be sold out.
Maybe. But there was a really pretty picture. I think the July one is going to be crazy gorgeous.
Oh, it's there. Oh,
Is
I'm
it?
sorry. The June is sold out.
So there's a few May and July is in. Oh, I love it. I love.
See, this is the photo she's kind of gone for.
Oh, somebody said they're peridot in August. Oh, you don't like that? I love peridot. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
Green.
It's gonna be beautiful. You were gonna love it.
Oh. Anyway, this is July.
Come on.
The ruby. It's available still. There's several bases to pick from, you guys. Oh, there's some sold out, but there's a Phyllis fingering, there's a merino fingering, there's a DK, which I got, and there's a 50 set singles.
Yes.
50s.
Yes.
Half skeins.
So you get 5 full skeins of yarn by the time you're done, because you get 10, 50 grams. So you get 500 grams of yarn. You could make a blanket. You could make a sweater, a big, like a sweater that's, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, I love it so much. So yeah. There's a couple of May in there, and there's none of this. Sorry.
Right. Missed the boat, but that's okay. Next year, maybe.
I missed the boat on one, and I couldn't get one.
I feel like February, I thought to myself, oh, I wish I
That's the one
that.
I missed.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any left.
And I don't remember what it looks like anymore. Okay, so Patricia of Paradise Island made these.
Look like you bought them.
I did.
No,
that she bought them.
I mean that they were like commercially, professionally
they're
made.
So beautiful. So she is an amazing bag maker. I love, her company is incredible. She does all these beautiful silk screen design, like her own silk screen. But this time she did these little half moon pouches, which I thought, yes, is great for knitting, but to me, this is perfect for in my purse.
You guys,
you've got
that
2
is
little pouches, and I bought 2. Do you want one?
No. Thank you.
I bought 2 because I thought, oh, that would be such a good, if somebody wants. I love it. As soon as it came, I was like, and little leather zipper pulls she's put on there.
I mean, yes, I would use it, but you and Amber are the bag people.
I bought it as like for in my purse.
Yeah.
For like Tylenol and everything. Just all the things you need.
She's real good.
Yeah, she's amazing.
These leather pulls that she's added.
Yeah. I love her style, and I think she's just amazing. So I had to get in on these little pouches. She's a great maker. I love the colors that she chose.
Share your swag. Okay. Nobody would blink an eye if you said, look what I just bought from such and such today.
Right. I got this at Anthropology.
Yeah?
Right. Right.
Wow.
Well, I would love for you to pick one if you're going to use it. I really would. Throw it in your purse. I mean, I love a big purse, but you need little things to hold all your junk so it's not rattling around.
I mean, I'm in awe of her making and
I
her
love
creating.
This. I love this. And this is like canvas.
And
So
heavy duty.
super durable.
Yes.
Super durable. I love this like baby poop greeny color. Yeah. Beauty. What else? What else you got? Did you buy anything else?
No. Not that's arrived yet. I haven't, but I do have. Do you have anything else?
I have one more thing, and then
Perfect.
I can be totally finished. La Bien-Aimée had a birthday sale. Amy had a birthday. Happy birthday, Amy. I have been looking at this. Oh, for a long time. This is the set of, this is all her Helix yarn.
No wonder you bought it.
Which is a heavy lace weight.
Oh my God, it's beautiful.
And it's Gotland and merino. 75% Falkland merino, 25% Gotland wool. So it's beautiful non-superwash. But this is a kit for a colorwork cowl.
Are you gonna knit the cowl?
I think I'm going to knit the cowl.
It's very beautiful.
She's got bundles that are, there's one other one that's a different color thing, but I've just looked at this for a long time. And I thought, oh, 20% off. Happy birthday, Amy. Yay,
Yeah.
me. Yay, me. And I just, it's so soft.
So this was one purchase, like one, everything came together.
This was a kit.
Yeah.
Look at the colors.
Okay. They're incredible.
It's really nice. It's really, really nice. So lots of, I think when Amy knits with this, she double strands it. So even though you think, oh my gosh, lace weight, forget it. You double strand it to make like a fingering-ish, fingering to sport or whatever.
Is that what you do for the cowl?
I have to look. I have to look.
Yeah.
I have to go get the pattern. But the pattern is really pretty, and it's just simple color work, but really nice. I wonder if it'll take forever to find a picture of it, but because it's probably way far back on their feed, because I think it's more of like a wintry.
What's the cowl? You could search.
I think it's the Helix cowl, is what I think it's called, and that's what this yarn is called, Helix. Jodi, you're so smart. You're so smart. Okay, so this is the cowl.
Ooh, it's lots of color work.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
So it's knit in a tube, and then you Kitchener stitch it together. And that's the kit that I have right here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, Tracie, that's so beautiful.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes.
So that's going to be super warm. And you can get 2 different color palettes or make your own, I think, if they have the minis. But if they don't have the minis, they don't. Look at it. It's so pretty. Or I could just use it to make like fingerless gloves or a colorwork hat.
That's really beautiful.
Or colorwork mittens, like something. I mean, I do love it. I think it's, look at that color. Elise.
They're stunning. They're very jewelly.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, they're just wizards over there at La Bien-Aimée, and this was a treat, but it's, oh my gosh, I love it so much.
You should have treated yourself.
I really should. No, I should. Stop enabling me. Jodi.
Well, when they send you a 20%
Now you're just
off
lying.
code.
Well, 20% off. That's, for a Canadian dollar, that really helps.
Yes.
It really helps.
Doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt as much. Plus, yeah.
Okay, so you guys.
Oh my God, I'm just looking at this going, what?
I'm going to start a giant pile.
Oh, Jodi's got a bag. There's some good yarn coming up,
We
people.
were busy this week.
That color's beautiful.
I
love
this
that.
is called Froze, and it is available on Fingering and DK. This is all to the Macks Yarn I'm going to show.
Jodi.
Froze.
Love it.
Okay.
Who's writing on there?
Mine. I just
So
did
good.
did it quickly because
Looks
normally
so
we
good.
print them, right?
It's so soft.
Yeah, that DK base is really nice.
Really soft. Wow.
This is called Graveyard.
Okay, I'm totally digging the speckles.
I love that.
Wow.
Real slimy green speckle.
Wow.
And like a plummy speckle. This might have been my favorite of the day that I did.
Oh, I
This
love
one's
it.
called Fairy Floss.
That's so cute. And you're right. I love it.
Yeah. Fairy Floss. This one's really pretty. This one's called Blueberry Lemon Loaf.
That's gorgeous.
Jordan named that.
That's gorgeous. And it's kind of a limey yellow. I love that.
Yeah. That's pretty.
That periwinkle purple is really pretty.
Okay, these I'm going to put here so I can grab some other yarn. In the meantime, I've got more to show you. Not everyone wants a sock set.
Right.
So we're not getting away from sock sets, but we are putting an add a mini
I love that idea.
option. And we've got tons of them.
Jodi, those are amazing.
And they're all photographed in a listing called Pick a Mini or Add a Mini.
I
So
love
you get to add a
it.
mini if you like. to make it a sock set if it's not specifically a sock set already.
So good.
Yeah. So we did that. Okay, this one's called Garden of Eden.
Oh, Jodi. Oh my gosh, I love it.
That one's pretty.
Wow, I really love that.
This one's called Pride and Prejudice.
You guys were all like romantic
A
this
little
week.
bit.
I love
were,
that.
Some were a little softer than others. This has got a fun speckle.
I love the blushy tone to that.
We redid some Sourpuss.
Oh, wow.
It turns different
That's
every
a bright
time.
one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't follow the recipe and it just seems like
Oh, that's fruit punch.
this one's Sourpuss.
Oh, okay.
But this one's fruit punch.
That's fun.
This is a new one. How fun would be like to add a
Yes.
bright pop of something.
And I mean, not everybody wants to make socks, so maybe you want to make a shawl or something, and you're gonna grab 2 or 3 minis
Exactly.
for striping. I love the adding a mini.
We restocked. People really loved, and we sold out of poison ivy.
Yeah, no kidding.
So we've added poison ivy.
That's great.
Okay, so here's some sock sets for today. Let me show you.
Busy.
Okay. This is called Rainy Days.
Jodi,
We've
I
had this
love
already.
that. I love that.
And this is back on DK and fingering. This one is, you guys love this.
Yes.
Seaside Mimosa. We have it on DK and fingering.
Oh my gosh. Those are amazing.
Okay, this is a fun one. Okay, just a minute. I'm going to show you this one. People loved the Scooby-Doo color, the Meddling Kids colorway.
Well, who wouldn't?
So we added more Meddling Kids on fingering weight. There's Meddling Kids with a side of Scooby.
That is so cute.
We added it on, I particularly
And
love this DK one.
Let me tell you, Scooby-Doo was huge in our house.
Yeah.
We
huge.
loved Scooby as kids, but my kids loved, Georgia specifically, watched tons of Scooby-Doo.
Once in a blue moon, we'll still pull out a Scooby movie.
I used to love Scooby-Doo.
Love it.
The
So,
mystery,
yeah.
like I loved it. And all those stupid ghost things and
Yeah, that is so funny.
it is funny.
This one I love. It's
Jode.
called Rainbows at Night, where it's a really dark tonal. This is a rainbow mini. It's like blocked rainbow.
That's really fun.
Yeah, that was a really fun one. This I redid
Ooh.
30 Flirty and Thriving.
I love it.
This is a 2.0. This is what it will look like moving forward. We tweaked
It's
it.
brighter.
We tweaked it and poured it differently. So this will be the set
Oh
moving
yeah,
forward.
that looks great.
Yeah, 30 Flirty and Thriving is back in the shop.
I should watch that movie again.
God, I love it.
I haven't watched it for a long time.
Love it. Okay. This one, you guys, this is a white elephant. This is just leftover dyes.
That's so beautiful.
DK only. And then this one, oh my God, you guys, it turned out so bad compared to what was in my mind.
Just is that thunder?
I sound like thunder.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't know what you were thinking of, but personally, I love it.
Doesn't it give you really fall vibes?
Autumn for sure. Or just the people that love orange.
We called it Million Bells.
It's really pretty.
I couldn't be more different
That
than what I
must be
pictured.
how lots of colors get developed, like an accident.
Yeah.
Right? Well, it's really pretty.
And I died.
This taupey color is really pretty.
I died 40.
Huh?
I died 40.
So who? Well, I
Okay,
love it.
so-
what is that color on the mini?
It's like a charcoal kind of like, yeah.
It's kind of warm.
Yeah, it is.
It's very pretty.
I have it written down. But first mistake, who dies 40 of something the first time? No dyer should ever.
But Jodi, I think it's really pretty.
It is really pretty. It's not what it's going to be gorgeous knit
You
up.
have to knit a sock. You have to knit a sock in it.
Okay.
Or just a tube, a sample.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, I feel like this needs a Halloween name.
I think so too. I agree now.
Right?
Yeah.
Instead of Million Bells,
Yeah.
I feel like it's totally screaming Halloween vibes.
Yeah. Harvest. Fall.
Something.
These are all the mohair we did. Tracie had the yellow. And we did the lime, cherry, aqua, and orange.
Stop it. This with that orange?
Yeah.
A hat.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
I might have to design something to get rid of them. No one's going to buy. I mean,
No.
that's
Jodi, I think I don't know what you had in your head.
Hard on myself because it's like not anything.
I don't know what you had in your head, but to me this looks so
Sunset Harvest, somebody
good
said.
for fall. And I mean, we're not that far away from fall.
Oh, really not.
She said hopefully.
Oh, it's funny. Halloween in July. I was thinking of something like that.
Yes.
That's so funny.
Because by then people can have Halloween socks or Halloween whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Knit up.
Okay. You know what I was able to do this week?
really
Not
like
everyone
those
might have
prints.
seen it. I donated $1,000 from To the Macks to the Edmonton Pride Center.
That's amazing.
I topped it up, but for the Pride Parade that I said I was going to donate sales from it. So I was able to do that this month for Pride.
That's
so I was
awesome.
excited. This is our Rainbow Pride mini set that's in the shop.
Beautiful.
And then this is Pan Pride, it's called.
Ooh.
That's the pansexual flag in colors. Like literally it's
Really?
this bright. Like that.
I love it.
This one is called non-binary. This is the non-binary flag colors. But I did a side of rainbow and made it a 5 skein. This is a full rainbow.
Because we all need a side of rainbow.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Jordan did this one. This is called Laffy Taffy.
That's so cute.
They dyed all these colors. Just some fun breaks,
I love a
right?
tonal. Look at the little speckles on that.
They did speckles on all of them.
Okay, so that's great.
Yeah. That was fun.
All those bright minis. Ooh, that's pretty.
This is called Down to Earth, this mini set. It's got this one I loved. It's got like navy kind of.
They're all beautiful.
Yeah, plum. Love it.
Jodi.
Okay.
Busy. This is a mountain. So fun.
So all of this is in the shop. To the Macks Yarn. A single skein is 28 Canadian dollars. And then it's just a little bit more if it's got a mini to it. So
this corally. What is it? What is this? Oh, electric cherry. Okay. So that's really. So that would go with your lollipop kind of, hey?
Yeah,
or not really. Yes, it totally would.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yes.
It would be gorgeous.
It would maybe even tone it. It would look tonal, right?
Yeah.
This is a little bit darker, but what a good match.
Yeah.
Holy free holies. Okay, and now we're obnoxiously long again.
But I do want to do one more Grocery Girls shop update. And so I'm done my knitting.
Me too. I'm done my knitting.
Nard content.
At this point, we're sharing like fun things that everyone can shop for if they want.
We have some really fun new stuff in the shop. So if you want to stick around just to have a look.
We do. We do. Something different and something we love. Like this is a very, very exciting thing for us.
Let's say that one of our favorite things have arrived
for like
to the shop.
This has been 3 years running. We've shared this as one of our favorite things.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll share.
The first thing we're going to tell you about is we're having a drinkware special.
Yes. And this is only the second place we've mentioned it. So the newsletter folks knew about it yesterday. But we love a good cup. And I just feel like now that things are opening up, people are on the move.
Hot and cold, you guys.
They're going to the lake. They're going to camp. So this one is perfect for like cold beverages. This one's good for everything.
Hot and cold.
And it's holographic sparkle. I don't know if you can see that.
This is also, it doesn't show up.
Oh, yeah,
that shows up.
Super sparkly. And this one's not a small and not a large, like super large. So I use this one a ton.
It's a good size.
Yeah.
These both come with a straw.
Yeah.
Because there's you can either sip it without or add a straw.
Yeah. I use this all the time too.
Plus the Muffy cup.
And Muffy. So there's 20% off in our shop right now while supplies last on these for the next week.
Yeah.
So if you guys were thinking, hey,
let's get hot girl summer ready with our cups.
Right. Right. And especially there's kind of a color for everybody.
That's so funny.
I do love it.
I just wanted to show, because I did have people, it was sold out. I wanted to show that the Ready Set Raglan as well as Embody is back in stock.
People love the books,
Yes.
thank goodness, because so do we.
The Pom Pom, the newest issue for summer, is in our shop. We talked about it last time.
So good.
But a new addition to our shop, you guys, is Nomadic Knits.
Okay,
Right?
can you get over the photography?
No.
These books are so beautiful. We share them all the time.
That's our book we're in.
This book, The Michigan, which was issue 7, summer of 2019. We both have patterns in this book.
This issue 8 is Washington, and it's the following year. It's 2020. And then this is our newest one, which is issue 9, which is Iowa, Nebraska.
So this is the one where we design, all the designers made their patterns and then COVID hit, right?
Yeah.
Why did we have to,
The following year, we were supposed to go.
why did we have to take our own pictures and send them in? How did that work?
Because, COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's this issue is really neat because most of the pictures were taken by the designers at their home but they were beautiful. Like, it's amazing how well it all turned out. But there's always articles on the area. So if you're new to Nomadic Knits, they're regional books. So they celebrate an area. And so far they've been, I believe, all in the US.
Look at this.
Yeah. The patterns are amazing. These books are beautiful. Melissa and Becky, they are the Nomadic Knits ladies. This was their baby.
Really, really good people.
Oh, fantastic.
Really amazing people and makers and creators, and we love to be a part of what they're making.
So you can go to grocerygirlsknit.com. We are now stockists for these issues.
Yeah.
I mean, your local yarn shop may even have tons of their own issues, but you get a real feel for the area, the photography, and like a cocktail recipe and articles of beautiful things.
And the yarn they used is local to the area that they're highlighting. So it's amazing.
Yeah, I think you would love it. And these do come with a digital download code as well. So you can have copies in your device if that's how you like to knit out of. Yeah.
Okay, mini pom-poms are back.
This was exciting.
I wanted to keep the packaging as easy for Janet as possible. So we just went with a little tag. But let's be honest, we don't keep the packaging.
Like, I know it is waste.
So I wanted to keep it easy for Janet and as minimal as we could.
Easy for Janet, minimal packaging, less cost to the knitters, to the crafters. So, but these were a giant hit last Christmas, and we were unprepared. So Janet could not make any more than she did for us last year, but we're so ready this year.
We are stocking.
If you loved the mini pom-poms, you're going to go crazy this year because the colors available are
so insane.
What
Janet has done, there's the tie-on option with this cotton twine, which is usually what I go to. But there's a lot of people who want a snap, that they like to remove it or can be optional for washing or what have you. So she's included little baby snaps as an option.
These are amazing.
You guys.
Like, even if these weren't in our shop, I would think, wow, that is a great item.
There's 10 combos and they're so fun.
Jodi, you put the combos together and you killed it.
This is just a few of them. We have 10 combos in the shop.
So
look at this with.
Yes, I love it.
Oh, look at this.
I love that one actually with the mossy and the
aqua.
Yeah, I love that.
So we're stocking up, and I mean, Janet couldn't be more amazing to talk
We're
about
just so
amazing
lucky,
people
we're
to
so
partner
lucky.
with.
We're so lucky.
We are so lucky Janet took the plunge one day and decided to email and say, what do you think?
Yeah.
I think we could do.
I make pom-poms. Do you think we could do something together?
No, we cannot.
I still remember saying to Jodi, why didn't we think of this?
It couldn't be a more perfect fit. This one's got
Janet is yarn bowler. Yeah. And we are like the luckiest that she makes custom pom-poms for us.
Her husband might not agree.
Yeah, right. He's
Regardless.
He's over the furry house. But okay, I'm gonna keep this one, I think.
Good.
So can we take that out of inventory?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make something. I can't even. Stop it.
Yeah, so those are in the shop.
Bundles of 4.
Yes.
And Jodi's got a hat vent that comes out every year and people look at the picture and go, where did you get those cute little pom-poms?
Yes.
That is what these are.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're fun to put on the back of us. Remember those old tennis socks with the little palm? The back of a sock, a glove, a little ear flap.
Even like a cluster. Like you can do like baby hats.
Kids crocheted hair hair ties
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys, if you make it,
Okay.
you can put a pom-pom on it.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true. Okay.
This is the final item.
This is
that's
it.
brand
This
new.
is the end of our crazy long podcast here. So we love Alberta makers. We love, we're just getting, that's how our shop happened. We
Women-
started stocking our favorite
Yes.
things.
Women Canadian makers.
So this is a company that we discovered here in Edmonton through another favorite business, Cloud9 Pajamas. So we've been buying this item for years. We've been sharing it with you guys for years, but now we've put it in our shop. So we hope you love it. This is Ebony and Ivory Candle Company, and they're made in Southern Alberta by this amazing woman. And I think since we've discovered them, her business has blown up. She's been in Glamour magazine, Rolling Stone. There's all kinds of stockists in the US, but you can now find them at grocerygirlsknit.com. So they're all in.
Yeah, you can.
We've stocked an 8-ounce candle, and we've stocked this time summer scents. So like citruses, like Moscow Mule and Sicilian citrus. This one specifically smells like the beach. Okay, this one is limited edition.
It's the only one
If
with damn
you
glitter.
love it, you should go get it.
There's only 12 of them in our shop.
It's hand poured soy candles with a cotton wick. You can read about it on our website. This smells like the beach. This smells like coconut tanning lotion. It takes you to the beach. But
I don't get a lot of coconut. Like, it's soft. It might be but let me. Oh my God, that's so good.
Love it.
I brought also the one that jumped out for me.
You're gonna love the name, Ray of
Fucking Sunshine.
Right. So it's limited edition for them. So this is just they've released it right now. So we were lucky to buy.
Are
some.
we able to get like a dozen or 2 dozen more?
I
if
can.
people are
I think
looking?
so.
Okay.
I'll try.
Okay.
But I mean, we just hope people love that we offer the candles. We're hoping to bring these seasonally. So like in September, you're gonna see like pumpkin spice and apple cider and that kind of thing. But
because this started with Tracie, like she gives them as gifts
all the time.
We burn them in our house
all the time. I should take a picture of my cupboard. If you open it, I've got a whole bunch of candles, and most of them are these.
Yeah.
Her brand.
Yeah.
So I really love them.
My favorite that I brought, I think Tracie brought in 10 cents.
9, I think.
9 cents. So there's a ton, and Tracie's done a really good job in the description to describe what each one smells like.
Yeah, I just took that off of their website, but
Yeah.
it does. They do a great job to tell you what to expect when you get the candles.
Yes.
What scent family you're gonna get.
God, it was hard to choose their own.
Oh,
amazing.
I have bought every single one of these scents myself. So everything we stock, I've personally smelled, so I knew how good they were.
This one's called Canadian Coconuts, and
So
it
good.
happens to be, I think, my favorite because of the pineapple.
It's so
I'm
good.
crazy about this one's called Fresh Prairie Coconuts, Red Pineapple, and a Touch of Vanilla.
It's really good.
It's not like pina colada.
No.
It's more refined than that, but the first thing I smelled was a bit of pineapple and soft hints of coconut.
It's fresh and summery, but it is not disgustingly sweet.
Oh.
None of these are disgustingly sweet.
Oh, you guys.
They're so good. And there's like a vanilla cupcake one that's so good, but she's really amazing.
Killer
at,
cupcakes.
At her scents. The Moscow Mule is amazing.
Ooh.
Sicilian citrus
The
is
laundry.
amazing. Fresh baked laundry. That's the only one that I've never smelt, Jodi, but I thought I know I'm
You
gonna
love cotton.
I love it.
It's amazing.
So we hope you guys love it.
Did you want that one?
No, I have.
Okay.
I have. Good. But I mean, it's a great company. We're so happy just to have
Love that.
something from an Alberta maker that we love. So that's it. Oh my goodness. That was a lot.
Okay, let me just think for a second. Is there anything we're forgetting?
Jodi,
Should we talk about what our knit-along's going to be for the summer?
why don't we do it with still June next time? Why don't
Okay.
we figure out exactly what we're
Get
doing?
the details. Okay.
And then next time we'll announce but here's the thing, our Comfort Fade Cardi knit along is almost done.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be a La Bien-Aimée is gonna be sending prizes. We're gonna send some prizes. And it will be drawn from chatter. You don't have to finish your sweater, but throw up a picture in the chatter, throw up your finished object if you want. That will be ending, I think, June 19th.
Yeah.
So that's not very long from now.
Tracie.
Shelby and the book club is looking, they're
crowdsourcing.
Shelby's looking to start her own bookstore.
Okay, you know what?
I am amazed.
It takes chutzpah
Yes.
to all of a sudden put yourself out there and say, I'm just doing it.
And
I'm
to make
so proud of her.
passion your vocation. This is what this woman loves.
Yes.
Books.
Yes.
And she highlights Black authors, and she would like to be, you know, this Black woman-owned Black store. It's bookstore. She is made for this.
I was so excited when I saw that
Me
for
too.
her.
And I thought to myself, of course, this is so perfect.
Yeah.
So there is a GoFundMe there. Where
If she's crowdsourcing.
Yeah.
Support. She's reaching out and saying, help me get to my goal.
Right.
And you know what? That's how a lot of, like, we don't really, you don't hear a lot of it, but this is what a lot of people do to get things moving.
For sure.
And otherwise, some people will never realize their dream, right?
Yep.
So this crowdsourcing is really a cool way to put your support behind people you love, get to their goal.
So now it's our dream to go knit and read and drink coffee at Shelby's bookstore. So
love it.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
I love that.
We will, as always, have links in the description box below this video once it's uploaded and not live. And there will be a link to our Ravelry Grocery Girls group that will take you to where Tracie will put the show notes.
Yes, I will make some show notes so you can click on that stuff. And I think I'm going to buy gravel first. So show notes might be a couple hours delayed, but that's okay. And every time somebody says, I'm still looking for this, I'm still looking for that, I'm never fast enough.
Hold it. Slow down.
But no, I don't want to miss anything either, right? So it's kind of like, I'm glad you said something, but
yeah, love that.
Yeah. Anyway, that was it. So 2 weeks have flown by.
You know what we should get is those metal sock blockers. I wonder if we could be a stockist of those.
Yeah.
I just think of those items that we love and use on the regular.
Sure. Yeah, they're fantastic. Like these.
I don't know that. I mean, these are beautiful and fancy and they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
They also work beautifully.
This is like the go-to for drying these are like fancy and pretty and they make good decorations and
take pictures.
This is from Big Blue Mama.
Which you can get custom, you guys.
Everybody can get,
you can get custom. She'll work with you to get.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I know, right? I know. I love it. I love it. Thank you to everybody for supporting us.
We're going to need a brick and mortar one of these days.
That just went through my mind and I thought, holy crap.
We're not opening a yarn store.
No.
Say it with me.
We're not opening a yarn store.
No. Ever.
We're not opening a yarn store. We would like to travel and go do stuff. And you can't do that when you own a yarn store so much. But we are thrilled. And we did our free shipping weekend and people love that. So thank you for, ordering. And we're just always so grateful to have anybody love the things that we do. So thank you.
I just had a quick question. I just want to say, if someone wants to combine Grocery Girls to the Macks and Mrs. Brown's bags, I'm sorry, we can't do any of that.
It's all these different companies.
3 different bank accounts, 3 different order system. Like it's all 3 different completely separate.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if I agreed to do that, I think it would be a nightmare.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
Because it's really,
so
it's
unfortunately,
too hard. It's too hard. Yeah. So
anyway,
that is a bummer. But thank you to everybody. And we hope you have a good 2 weeks.
Thank you to our moderators. Of course, you're always in the background looking out for us. And like my mom says, the perverts. Getting rid of the perverts.
She's like, there weren't so many weirdos today.
She's so funny.
I got to pop over there and see how she's doing.
Yeah.
I didn't see her for a day or two.
Yeah.
But all right, guys.
Okay, goodbye.
We hope you have a great couple of weeks. We'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Mwah.
And recording.